Hey y'all, it is Mase with the Mess back with another messy video. And today with me I have my sister Velz. Let's bring her up.
Hey y'all, what's
Hey
going
Velz.
on?
Now I don't know if y'all remember Velz. She came up on one of me and Shady and I shows. But this is Velz. This is my sister, and she's here with us tonight to get into some of these topics. And
Blood
next
sister,
up,
same mother. Gotta let the
what's
people
going
know.
on with
Gotta
you?
let the people know.
We gotta let the people know. Yes, we have the same mother. We came out the same canal. I don't, oh
Okay?
my God, don't even mention that lady. I don't want to mention that lady.
No, that's we should do that on another segment.
Yeah,
Okay?
that
We
lady
gotta
is a
we do
whole
gotta go there.
nother topic, a whole
We do
nother
gotta go
story,
there.
child.
Because people go through this in real life. So I think we should go there for another segment for sure.
Yeah, well, most of them know. They most of our little community that comes and watch, they
Mhm.
know. But
Okay, cool.
but yeah,
That's what's up.
because
So
I
hey
make it
guys,
very known.
I'm Val.
Don't
I'm
play
ready
with
to
me.
hear all the tea that's being dished out today. And I'm ready to pop my, you know what? Let's get
That's
it.
right.
You
We're
think
gonna
my
get into
sister's
it.
something? I'm something too. So let's have fun tonight. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it.
We're going to get all the way into it. And next up, I have my cousin slash sister. Y'all remember her, Bevy?
Hey everyone, it is Unblemished B, that B's in your business, and I am ready to spill this tea.
Okay. Hey,
You just
Kazi. Hey,
ready to be
beautiful.
nosy.
Hey,
How's it going, Baz? What's going on? Anything
not
new?
much. Say it again.
Anything new?
Uh, this gossip. I'm ready to get into it.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready to hear it. I want to hear what y'all done
We are
discovered.
ready to
Let's
get into it.
go.
Well, I'm ready to get into it because child almost, it's way past my bedtime. Because we were supposed to do this live last week. I lost my extension cord, the charger to the computer.
Yeah.
I couldn't charge my laptop.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, y'all was introducing mamas. My mama is their sister. Well, yeah, my mama is their mama's sister.
yes,
Yes, if
right.
people don't know,
Uh-huh.
Beverly mother is my aunt slash mama Robin. Everybody know Robin.
Yes. That's my
Rah
Aunt
rah.
Robin. That's me and Macy's birth mother, not our mother, but the lady that birthed us. That's her. They are sisters. Her
Yep.
mother and our birth mother are sisters.
As
Just
you
so y'all
coming in,
know,
please like the
it's a blood
video. If you're
thing.
not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope you brought your drinks. And how are you guys doing? I want to know how you guys are doing tonight. I hope everyone that's watching as well. If you catch the replay, please hit that like, please subscribe. And let's get into the topics. Okay, I have to write it down because my brain don't work like it used to because my brain is about to be almost 50.
Getting
This
up
is a
there, huh,
almost
sis?
this is an almost 50-year-old brain. So it's kind of slow. So I had to write down the things.
Oh
But
God.
up first we got Jenny, dark meat on the side, Mai-Jenkins. Now, if you haven't
What's
heard,
the dark meat on
um,
the side?
if you haven't heard, Jenny Mai, who's married to Jeezy, I think they're still married, but they're in the middle of a divorce. And
A
this
nasty one.
divorce is getting a
Mm.
little nasty. I believe it was maybe earlier last year that Jeezy had filed for divorce, unbeknownst to Jenny. Jenny Mai said, she didn't know anything. She didn't know
Yeah,
what's going
no.
on. And
Mm.
he had filed for divorce. And she was really pleading for her marriage. Like she was trying to be that ride or die. She was in it to win it. Like I thought maybe they would get back together.
Really?
They have that beautiful daughter, Monica, I
Okay.
believe the baby name is.
Yeah, I've seen the baby
Yeah.
before. The baby's very pretty. She's precious.
Yes, a
Very, very
gorgeous
precious.
baby.
Yeah, she's very
And
beautiful.
Jenny Mai was previously married, to
Okay.
her, I guess that's her white meat that she was married to before.
Yeah,
Because
because
during
she,
the real,
yeah.
she did state that she likes her white meat, I believe, as a main course, and she likes dark meat on the side. But come to find
No,
out,
she didn't say that.
I
yes,
don't
she
think there's no
did.
such thing as on the
What
side. You
the
got to
hell
go
am
with
I
that as a
saying?
full course.
Ain't no,
Yes,
hold
she
up.
I'm just
did.
Ain't
saying.
no way. Ain't no way she said some shit like that. And wait, can I
Yes,
curse
she
on here?
did.
Can I curse on here? Because you know my mouth get a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'm not monetized, so yeah. But
Okay.
Spill it,
Ain't no
Velz.
way her motherfucking ass said no shit like that.
yes, it is.
Ain't no way.
Hey,
Okay,
Nora.
let's hear this shit. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear
Yeah,
this.
actually, she had said, they was discussing men and whatnot on the real, and Jenny dark meat on the side. That's why I called her that. She said, I like my main course to be white meat. I like the white meat, but I like my dark meat on the side. And Tamar got a little offended. She was doing
what is that? I'm getting a little offended. What the hell is that supposed
That's
to
what
be?
I said. You gotta go
dark
straight
meat on the
into
side.
it.
But I guess come to find out, dark meat is dangerous, child. Dark meat is dangerous.
It ain't
Come
never
to
hurt
find out,
nobody.
That's what she's saying. Oh, that's what she's saying.
dark meat is dangerous, child.
But
She
wait.
is accusing. Now she took the gloves off because at first in the beginning, homegirl was fighting for her marriage. She was, she was in there windmilling, trying to be a survivor
Fighting for her life
in the marriage. And now I guess she's playing hardcore. She's come out and she said that Gigi has been abusive to her. She has mentioned the incident in the hotel where there were witnesses that he had grabbed her in an inappropriate manner. An incident happened where she received some injuries and some bruises to her legs. She said due to a golf cart injury. She's alleged that Jeezy was drinking, and that his drinking and his carelessness caused her to be injured. I don't know exactly how she was injured, but she does have the pictures of the bruising. And also, she said that he walks around like a gunslinger. He walks around like a cowboy. He's a rhinestone cowboy.
Not the Texas Ranger.
But wait, allegedly, her brother.
He said that he likes the.
Allegedly, the brother, Diddy Mai's brother, is saying that he has weapons around their daughter. Allegedly, that's what she said.
Well, I'm gonna take it to Bev. Let's start. Beverly, what do you think about the situation? What's your take on it?
First of all, it's very messy. I feel like family stuff should be handled behind closed doors. That's another story. However, these are like very social people whose businesses are like just all over the place. In regards to their child, I feel like no one should, say little things or innuendos about, oh, the child has a gun around them or this, that, and the third. Because everybody starts to comment and get all over, and that's when it goes left because you hear all the hearsay. And then it's like, okay, what's factual and what's hearsay? It's just too messy for me. I feel like the way she was about her relationship in the beginning, like she was very candid. She should remain that way during this divorce procedure.
No, but she was really open about Jeezy. She seemed like she really liked him.
Everybody liked the black dingling,
and she also even had a baby because
she liked it when it was beneficial, but now the benefit is over because there's a baby. So I don't no longer need you anymore because I already have what I needed.
But I don't think so because I think that the baby was more so because her husband, the white man that she was married to, her white breast, the breast, that she was married to, he wanted children. I believe that was a contentious part in the marriage, that he wanted children and she did not. Jenny was very loose and fancy free, but when she got with Jeezy, she had that baby.
Of course, because let's think about it. Let's really put it out there, and I'm being honest when I say this shit. I gotta keep it real. Look at the Kardashians. Look at these other celebrities that's having babies by black men. That's what they want. They want that baby to have that look.
I think they're like this.
This right here.
We do got that glow like the last dragon.
Let me make that clear. Right. Let me make that clear. I'm not prejudiced. I have a white friend that my daughter used to go stay with every summer from when she was 6 years old.
Now you sound real prejudiced, Velz, with this. I have a white friend.
Not. Okay. Yes.
Like this is a disclaimer. I like them all.
Yes, I like y'all all. I'm serious, no joke, because I can come up a little offensive.
Ain't no love.
But it's just a joke. I'm just joking around part of myself. You know me, sis. Y'all know me. But
yeah. So Velz, what is your take? What is your take on the relationship? Do you think that this relationship could be saved? Do you think that it's going to be like over like after this? Because she's pulling out the big guns. She's literally. She's saying she pulled out the big guns. So
there's no way. Let's think about this here. Jeezy. We're talking about Jeezy. The previous hoodlum. He from the hood. The previous hoodlum rapper, gangster rapper, right? Gangster rapper, right? He from
Allegedly.
the hood. He where we from. So let's think like us. Okay, let's put ourselves there. Do you think he's gonna go back to someone that made those claims about him publicly? He could never be with her again. And if he
See, but
is,
he
I'm
may
telling
not
you,
go to
it's a
the
business
black
move.
woman that made those claims about him publicly. But we know how certain men tend to be around certain men. You know, the
Wait, hold on.
grace
So,
that he give, the grace that a lot of black men give others instead of their own. Like a lot of times, like things that they tolerate from the other, they don't tolerate from their own.
yeah, they don't, and that's the truth. That's a fact. But my thing is this: so who made these claims, these allegations? Who said this about him? Was it her or was it someone else? Because
She
my
said
thing
this
is
about him. This is coming up during the divorce proceeding. Like I said, the divorce is beginning.
on court documents, right?
Yes.
This is audit document, or basically, yeah. So my thing is he would never go back to her. There's no way that relationship is gonna be saved. Not possible. It's not gonna happen.
I think she's
And
trying
if
to
it does,
ruin
I'm telling you
his
something right now.
image.
It's a
His
business
images,
move.
he had an image.
Yeah, because he was cleaning
I mean,
himself
it's
up.
it.
Like
He
he
was.
was.
He was using that
the
Asian woman
interview.
to clean himself up because
No,
let
I don't
me
think
just keep it
so. I
funky.
think they was
I
using each
think
other.
Jeezy used her. Honestly, I
I
think
think they was using
Jeezy.
each other.
I think Jeezy saw her as a pristine, like he could get
No,
into certain doors. Certain people have certain women on their arm and
of
they could get
course.
into certain doors. And he
Right,
started
a
to write the
business move.
book. He had the
Right,
book
right,
going on. It
right,
seems like he was
right,
wearing
right.
more suits.
And she
He was
used
trying to
him.
change up his image. And I
That's
think
why
you
I
need
said
that
his
right type
image.
of woman on your
And she
arm.
used him for her image and to make her feel more protected in the industry and things like that. Yes, they
That's
use each
true.
other.
That's true.
That's a fact. They use each other. He was a gangster rapper. You're your nationality, and at the end of the day, you was just married to a Caucasian guy. So it's like, how do you go from that and you flip like a pancake to this? And the Caucasian guy, it was in your marriage agreement that y'all supposed to have a baby. You're supposed to have kids. You agreed to do this with this man, and you didn't do it, but you turn around and you go sit on that back dingling and you pregnant like that. Come on, come on.
Well, Jenny
They use each
alleges that she
other.
has proof of the incident. She did have the pictures, like I stated earlier, and also she said every time one of the incidents occurred, that she was reaching out to her pastor and their marriage counselor and her friends, confiding in them about said incident. So.
What type of proof is this that what type of proof is it she got? She got pictures, videos, text messages. What is she?
Well, she does have pictures of her bruised leg. She had text message, but in the text message that she did send Jeezy, and she told him, like, be careful. He said he was sorry. He said he felt guilty for what happened to her. Like, oh, basically my fault. I'm sorry that happened. So she's like, you got to be careful. So I don't know. They said it was an incident with a golf court that he was irresponsible.
Maybe it was her. Maybe it was his fault that she fell into the golf court. I don't think that he slammed her into it because the way the apology went, and she said, "You got to be more careful."
My thing is that she was willing. I do believe
she would have said in that text message, "You got to stop beating my ass."
That's right. But the thing is that a lot of times
you always do this type shit.
No, but you know what? But a lot of times women, and all women, I don't condone violence against women. I don't care if she's black, white, Asian, purple, or what have you. The point is, a lot of times women, they're willing to stick around as long as, like, when it's beneficial. Because, like I said, she was willing to fight for her marriage. She was publicly fighting for her marriage. So if any of these incidents occurred before she was publicly trying to fight for her marriage, you were willing to stay in it and get abused. Allegedly, or have these incidents happen to you allegedly, as long as he was willing to take you back. I don't that's just crazy to me. I don't know. Get it together. Get it together. But let's move on. Let's go down to the next topic.
Yeah, enough of that, because
enough of that.
I ain't not
next topic on the list is
who's this now?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh boy, what is it with her now? She crying wolf again? What is she calling? What songs is she calling now and crying now?
She's not actually crying. Her photographer is crying.
Yeah, he's done with it.
No way.
Her photographer is crying.
Hold on, she's a suspect? But she was suspect?
Allegedly.
Yeah, she's a suspect. I was trying to get the photographer's name because I had the name, but like I said,
Wait. No,
my
I gotta hear
physical brain won't let it happen.
what is the story on this? I gotta hear this. Because
Okay,
all that
now,
crying she was doing and victim playing, like she ain't playing no part in that night. Child, these people
child,
gotta
don't get
cut
me
it
started
out.
about that.
They gotta cut it out. Giving on that man all that time. Child, he could have did a couple of years and got out. You got that man sitting here double digit years and shit. Come on now with
Yeah,
your
but
horny ass.
he got. It was more
With
than
your
His
just
name
horny
shooting
is
her.
ass.
his
It
name
was
is
more than
Emilio
just for
Garcia.
shooting her. It was possession of a weapon in L.A.
No.
and with his priors.
His
That's
name
why
is listen, his name is Emilio Garcia. That's her
that's
cameraman.
his name, Emilio
Emilio
Garcia.
Garcia. I gotta look this up. Hold
Okay, now Emilio claims that, and it's not now in these claims in the lawsuit is about unpaid wages. Let's be clear. But you know, other things will pop up when you have a lawsuit because you need to defame the person. What's the point of a lawsuit if I can't make you look crazy? So,
right.
So
You
Emilio
are getting
states
paid.
that he was not paid for overtime. He was not paid for lunch breaks. That Megan tried to monopolize the majority of his time. She had problems and issues with him dealing with other clients, trying to make him only exclusive to her as her photographer,
And
but
not
he was
paying
not
him.
treated as an exclusive photographer for her. He wasn't receiving all the benefits of the exclusive, being an exclusive photographer for Meg Thee Stallion. And he also states that they had went on a trip where he was in a worker's capacity. He came as an employee to Ibiza, Spain. They were all the way out in Ibiza and they were having fun. And actually, I saw some of this on Megan's Instagram where she was out in Ibiza with, I believe her boyfriend at the time, Party, was there, and she was with like
Right,
three
they're not
other.
together no more? Party's not together
No,
no
they
more?
been broke up, child. He wrote a song about her. He wrote a diss track about her. What are you doing?
He moved on.
I don't know about
Girl,
none of this
he's with
stuff.
Jada
See,
Kingdom.
y'all gotta y'all putting me onto all this. I don't know about none of this shit. What?
Parties with Jada
You with
Kingdom.
Jada the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay, Jada the Kingdom, the Jamaican girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But he wrote a diss track about her.
Really? I gotta go look that up too.
Yeah, and he
But
really
Emilio,
sis, right? And it's more than, like you said, it's more than unpaid wages. Because it definitely says here, hostile work environment, harassment.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Trapped in the car. He was
Ooh.
trapped in the vehicle while she
He was
performed
in the
sex on another
Escalade.
female.
He said he was sliding
Allegedly.
in the Escalade, chilling. Next day, you know, I'm exaggerating. This is all allegedly because you know I like to put things on
we gotta put that out
What's
there.
the story with all the exaggeration?
Set the scene. You drinking, drinks are being flowed. You having fun. They taking shots. It's whoop 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 whoop. He's sitting there. He's a man. He's probably in there. You know, like I'm chilling with Megan. I'm her photographer. We're kind of cool, but I'm still her employee. He bends over to pick something up. Then he looks over and he sees Megan passionately kissing one of her female friends. He's in shock. He leans back. But to no avail, they don't stop. They keep going. They're rubbing each other. It's getting hot and heavy. They're panting.
This
It's
one
going
to write a book.
I'm exaggerating. I don't know what happened, but he has said.
I cannot.
No, but he has said.
Sis, you are crazy.
She said he looks over. It does not stop.
That is the
And this is what you say? No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. But are we about to say no Megan? That's the question.
No Meg. No Meg. No Meg.
But he said, basically he was trapped in Escalade. They're in Ibiza. They're on the roads. They're moving. He looks over. She starts to have intercourse with another female. And he was subjected to watch the goings-ons that was getting down and getting busy. He couldn't escape the car. And
because they was driving
as an employee, I think that was totally wrong.
Yeah, but you're in a foreign country. It's not like you want to get out and wait anywhere in a foreign country.
Right. And they're driving on the road. They wasn't parked nowhere where he could go and run in somebody else's vehicle.
The car was in motion, and obviously they were in motion as well.
I knew that heifer wasn't innocent. I knew that heifer wasn't innocent.
I don't know.
The first time I
In
saw her
my
on your
opinion, I
show,
think she's loose
first
as a
time.
goose. In my opinion, I think
Lucy.
she's very loose, but she's young. She's
She gotta
25
stop
and
playing
probably
victim though. She gotta stop it though.
yeah.
Stop with that victim
I
blaming
think
shit.
that's
You are innocent.
the
Cut it.
look that they are trying to cultivate for her, like her publicist and everything.
Yeah,
Everybody
like
around
that
her team
innocent look.
is like probably if you
Girl,
look like play the victim, but the victim shit is going to run
you
out
came out the strip
because
club.
everybody's looking
You
at
came
you
out
like
the strip
you're
club.
But to add
No.
insult to
She
injury,
acting
he
like
said
the
the
down
next
south
day.
stripper that she is. The down south stripper after party. She acting like the down south stripper that go to them, have them after parties. That's what she acting like. That's what she really is.
She an after
That's what it is.
party stripper.
Publicists or no publicists. You know they have them private parties at the strip club, them dancers, how they be going to them.
But you
private
know,
events
they
where
say
be
a
doing
lot, but a lot of
drinking
these women in
gold.
the industry and these
Yeah.
people look up to these hoes. They look up to
Exactly.
these hoes, and these women don't be
Hoes.
nothing but presidential pass arounds. They
Woman ass.
they
Woman ass
ain't
motherfucker.
They
like
get
like
on young
these
ladies,
women,
throw them
like
away.
they look and like these celebrities are this is their business. Their business is to
Mhm.
fool you. Their business is to
Mhm.
entertain you. Stop looking
Yeah,
at these
they
people like
is
you. Oh my God,
a
I can't believe.
character.
No, they wouldn't. Please, yes, they would.
They
They
go
sure
into
would.
character. People don't understand that. Anytime with these people, these celebrities are in front of a camera, they turn to a totally different person. Remember that
Right.
how Beyonce came out with the who's her alter ego?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sasha
They
Fierce.
have an alter ego. Yes, let me say something. Megan Thee Stallion, Megan the Stallion, she is a good rat ghetto, beastly, big stripper from the gutter down south. I don't
Oh,
care
that's a
anybody
gutter
say.
snipe.
She
That's
one
a
of those
good
Hunts
yeah,
Point up
very
like
good.
how
That's
how
like a gutter
how New
snipe to
York.
me. It's a gutter
Okay,
y'all
how
snipe.
New
look?
York got the Hunts Point going on. She one of
Fix
those.
it.
I don't care
Where
what
is she when you
anybody
need
say.
her?
Ayanla,
Fix it.
I'm calling Ayanla.
I don't care
Ayanla.
what anybody say. Okay, she came from the gutter and the strip clubs down south. Trust me, she want to know. You know who she remind me of? The lady from the Players Club. Now y'all motherfuckers
Not
get ready up in here. Line it up.
Ronnie?
That's her.
Or the other one.
Yes. No, the one that was in charge at HBIC with the blonde hair. You see how
Ronnie.
she always turning? Yeah, you see how she always turns.
You had Ebony. You had
Wait,
Ebony
hold on, wait.
dancing at Junior's
Hey,
party
Ray.
tonight.
Yes, yeah, exactly her. What is Megan Thee Stallion's alter ego? Don't she turn into that girl with that fire blonde hair? That lady?
Oh, Tina Snow?
Exactly. That's that lady from the Players Club. That's her in real life. People don't know how to read between the lines with these damn celebrities. And tell me if I'm not making sense now.
No,
That's
but
who she
you're right.
is. What she did in that car is who the fuck she really is.
But you know,
Period.
but to add insult to injury, Emilio said the next day that when he, him and Megan were together, Megan looked at him and asked him, was he in the car last night? So obviously maybe she was intoxicated, maybe she didn't know what was going on.
No, that's her acting like she didn't know that he was in the car or not. She knew he was in that car when she was in motion. When she was in action, she knew it. That was her
She
plan.
asked him, was he
Now
in the
she gotta
car?
go back into character, the innocent character.
Yeah,
that
and
she's
but he
sober.
said once he let her know that he was in the car, she started to treat him different. She started to berate him, started to treat him different, started to call him fat, calling him fat shaming, telling him to spit out his food. It was crazy.
Yeah,
And
because now she's not innocent. Because you know why? And I don't mean to keep on calling you off this because I'm thinking as it's coming to
No,
my
go
head
ahead.
when you're saying stuff, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, this is making total sense. Because let's think about it. She was that innocent victim, Tory Lane, before all this. Now she's not a photographer. She's the innocent person. He saw who she really was. So now she could be herself in front of him. Now you a fat mother. Get that food out your mouth with your fat ass. Go lose some weight. Now she could be who she is 100% now. The girls are off. That's why she.
But you know what? A lot of times this is I study
fault.
psychology. So a lot of times people, this is a natural reaction to people. Sometimes when people get caught doing something they have no business doing, or something that they may deem demeaning or become embarrassed, they tend to shun the person that saw them because they're so embarrassed. They want to get one off first. Like, okay, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You understand? Like you stupid. Like if you saw
No,
it, like if you walked in and someone had a penis in their mouth or something, like, and they're shocked, like, and the next thing you know, they're like, oh, why your hair look like that? Or trying to berate you to
They
make
trying to
you
belittle you, so you won't
like,
get that
the
ability to say
narrative
something.
and stuff. Yeah, they try.
Well,
to
what is your
twist it
take on
up.
this lawsuit, Bebby? What's your take?
I think it's bullshit. Like I feel like He's calling the kettle black. He's telling it for what it is. And Meg is probably like, oh no, I can't do another lawsuit because I was just in court with Tori.
But
And
no,
if,
allegedly she has a lot. Alleged now, this is allegedly. Allegedly, there's other lawsuits that already has been taken care of behind the scenes, and there are more allegedly coming down the pipe. So we don't know if Rock Nation, how long they're going to be able to be her guardian angels, like
Yeah, because they
because
went to bat for her with that Tory
and
situation.
like I said, she's an investment. What do you
Because she
think
was
about
a
the situation? You think it's
Rockefeller
bullshit, Velz? What's
princess.
going on?
I think it's yes, I definitely do think it's bullshit. And those people know who these people really are. And let
right.
me tell you something. Well, first and foremost, she needs to pay that man. She needs to pay that man. Because we as regular people come working for these celebrities and we working our ass off for y'all, and y'all want to try to underhand us, and then y'all want to try to like mistreat us and do things like that to us. At least give us our fucking money.
And not only that,
She needs to pay that man. I don't care.
I feel like the
Now,
younger generation who's like making music now, I feel like they do things so like outrageous that
mm-hmm.
they themselves think because they accept it, everybody else around them should accept it. If
Yeah, they're
that's what you do,
untouchable.
that's what you do. That don't mean I want to be a
Mm-hmm.
part of it. Watching you like, oh yeah,
Right.
let me get the camera and record it. Oh yeah, girl, I see you. It's like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
certain shit you do by yourself. You don't gotta invite the other person. If you wanted it to be the
Right.
way that it is, you would have been like,
Right.
wait till we get to the hotel or whatever the
Right.
situation was. Like your hot
Fuzzy, I don't
bucket
know if you
ass,
heard
cause
me
wait,
because you left the room for a second. I don't know if you heard me when Mace was saying she was like, oh, that basically she came to him and she asked him, were you in the car last night? And he's like, yeah, I was in the car. And after that, she started like speaking to him crazy, started fat shaming him, belittling him, making him feel like he's in a hostile work environment. I said, cause think about it. That whole innocent act, that Megan Thee Stallion, the innocent act, I was a stripper, no more. I'm this, I'm that. I'm this innocent like person, rapper. Yeah, that went out the window because you know why? You saw her be herself. You see her in action. So now it's like it's either what Mason just said about the
right.
the psychology thing, or it's now I could just be myself with you now because
Yeah,
there
I
ain't
don't
no
give a
I
fuck
can't
no more.
it's nothing else. It's nothing else
She
to put on
probably
the
she
front
walked
for.
away and said, "You know what
No
I
more
am? I'm a
fronting.
big old freak,
You know what
big
I
booty,
am.
big
Yeah,
old
I'm a
treat."
big old freak. Big booty, big old treat. Hey, yes, exactly. You ain't never lied, sis.
It's just crazy.
You
It's
heard me,
crazy.
Steve?
Yeah.
She said she probably walked away and said, "You know who I am. I'm a big old freak. Big booty, big old treat."
This girl.
Nadine is silly. I can't. She's so
It's
funny.
it's it's to me I find it very crazy because it's a lot of young celebrities that are facing these
Mhm.
lawsuits with these same allegations about, the force or either the belittling or the
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Sexual abuse.
Amazon, I
hostile
think
work
Amazon is at
environment.
my door.
Mhm.
And it's just like, damn, it
All the
makes you
sexual the sexual allegations, and that's what makes you know for sure this is how this industry is, and this is how they raise these people coming up in the industry. To
because,
the
like
point
they
where
say,
if
sex
you're working for the
sells.
industry, yeah, if you're working for the industry, this is what we do in the industry here. We have sex with each other, we do all types of drugs, we talk shit to each other, we treat each other like shit, we pull guns on each other, we might even shoot each other. That's what we do because they're crazy. They're crazy out here in California, especially in that
Babs,
demonic
you can read that for me. I don't got
Los
my glasses. I
Angeles.
can't see.
It says Mace, he sounds cap. By his own admission, she was unaware of what was going on. So how could she have made him do anything regarding her having sex with women? That's from Ray Ray all day.
Um, it probably is. He probably is adding stuff on. I don't think maybe that's the first time he's seen anything like that. In my opinion, I don't think it's the first time, but it is cool to add in your lawsuit. Like I said, if I was suing her, I would add that in too.
But then you
Yeah.
have to. But if you add that in your lawsuit, you will have to show proof of it happening.
it
So
probably
unless you
happened.
have
Like I
the
said, it
footage,
probably did happen. But this is not probably a reason why he's upset. It's probably not, upsetting to him. But even though, like, you're not as an employee, let me just explain something. As an employee, your employer is not supposed to sexually assault your eyes.
right?
Wait,
Regardless, I don't care
but
if
let's
it's
think about this. But wait, really quickly, because I'm thinking about the comment. That who's that? I'm sorry, Roxy.
Ray
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 all
all
day.
day.
Oh yeah, hi Ray Ray all day. So I was just reading your comment. I was thinking when you said it, that's right. He did say something about she made him watch. Now let's think about this. You're so remember they want all types of drugs and alcohol. These celebrities, right?
Right.
For you to do that, some shit like that as a woman, and a woman that's out here in the rap industry, and you want to be respected as a woman, you ain't gonna do no shit like that anyway. Drunk, high, sober, not. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna do it. So my thing is, they on all types of Tucci's and pink cocaine and all this other stuff, right? So my
Right.
thing
This
is,
Gucci.
you never know if
Some
this
pink cocaine.
heifer was like, you better, Garcia, turn around, watch this. You understand what I'm saying?
Not
And
Garcia.
not
Turn
remembering,
around. Hey, Cleo.
Garcia, turn around, watch this. This is how you lift it. This is how you lift it.
Garcia.
This is how you
Turn
bring
around
it.
and watch
Garcia, turn
this.
around.
You
Watch
don't gotta
this.
please your girl. This is how you do it. Turn
That's
around,
how
watch
it
this.
sound.
'Cause
Like,
you know
okay.
you drunk,
Okay,
you
Miss Stallion.
twisted. Yeah, you on that pink cocaine, that Tucci, and you on that black tar, dope.
Ooh, I'm feeling it. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there.
I'm hot.
I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
Right. I like to
Ecstasy.
get. I be in character, child.
Yeah, the ecstasy and all that stuff. People
Look, let me
do
get
all
my
this and
sushi.
stuff. Like, look,
The
look
Tucci
what
got
I
her
was doing, and she
sweating.
didn't.
The Tucci got her
Right.
sweating.
Right, and she didn't remember.
No, but
You
you
know
know
what
what? As an employee,
Maybe.
she was not supposed to subject him to any type of that is a form of sexual battery and sexual assault. That is as
How
an
do I-
employee.
I can't write a
This is
comment.
not your
I went,
friend.
hi,
This is
hi,
not your
y'all.
homegirl. This is not your homeboy who
Mhm.
you could fucking in front of. You cannot do that in front of an employee because things like this will happen. Regardless if he was
Yeah,
cool
when
with
you
you
on
doing
that-
it before. What Ma always told me, God bless our grandmother, Beulah May.
Yeah.
Mad
you right.
Day. She always told us about Mad Day. Mad
Mhm.
Day will always come because I used to always, as a kid, I would ask, "What's a Mad
Oh,
Day?"
yes.
What's
I learned what Mad Day
You
was.
you always keep something around for Mad Day. She was like, "Because with Mad Day, you keep money for Mad Day. You make sure you got this for Mad Day." And I'm like, what's a Mad
Mhm.
Day? As
You
I got
make sure all your T's is crossed and all your I's are dotted.
I
Because
I
when
found
Mad
out
Day
about
roll
Mad
around,
Day.
everything is up from there. How they say it? Everything is up. That's Mad Day.
Hey, Yvette. Hi, Yvette. How
Hey,
you
Yvette.
doing? Hey.
But yeah, that Mad Day, because when Mad Day come, because he could have been seeing this behavior go on, he could have been cool with this behavior before, because he has been her photographer for a while. So who knows how long he's saying?
And that's
You
probably
know,
why
they
she was
have. She
comfortable
said they
enough.
became friendly,
That's
and
what I'm
she
saying.
seems.
So that's probably why she was comfortable enough to say, Garcia, watch how I lick this pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Garcia,
Probably come up to say
watch
that. Like,
this.
listen, like watch this. Like this how you lick the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because she like.
Oh, she
listen,
probably
we
call him
friends.
G.
I'm
If
twisted,
they friendly
whatever,
like that,
like,
she
we
call
have
him
to-
G.
Like, please.
G Money.
Oh my God, you're gonna have me
You know what I'm
upstairs tonight. I'm gonna be in the bedroom talking to Invisible Garcia. Garcia, watch this.
Watch this.
Garcia.
I'm telling you, I pictured it in my head. I'm telling you, that's how I feel like that went down. I'm sorry. She was twisted on that Tucci and all that other stuff. That
You
alcohol.
stupid.
And that girl was going to work on that girl.
Allegedly.
And she told everybody in that
We don't know what
car,
she on.
Allegedly. So watch it. That's how I feel that went down. If that's the case. This is allegedly, though. That's just
Yeah, but
how-
Megan,
what I
you know, just a word of advice. You're a young, beautiful, attractive, talented young girl. You need to stop while you're ahead. Like a lot of times, I know you feel but you feel free and footloose and fancy and think you could sling your
but
cool.
it's not.
You're so young and you could do this stuff. No, it has repercussions, and that's why I don't like people condoning this wholeness. Like, stop condoning her hoe. Like,
This shit is not
regardless,
cool.
because regardless if you're young or not, you're still a hoe. If when I was young and if I was messing around, I was a hoe. It ain't no other word for it. You understand what I'm saying? It's not no other word for it. People like to pretty it up. Oh no, she's doing, but men do it. We are not men. Once again, we cannot do what men do. We cannot do what men do. Our shit don't work the same way as men does. But stop condoning this. Yes, she's young and she's entitled to make mistakes, and she's going to make mistakes. We all have. Like, we all been in. We probably done some stuff or been a little loose at times, and we were hoes. You know what I'm saying?
But there was no cameras. Look,
but
there was no camera.
Celebrities, there was no
I'm
camera.
saying,
we didn't have Garcias around. We didn't have Garcias. Like, Garcia, catch this.
Yeah, thank God I didn't have any cameras to catch me. But she is in a whole different tax bracket. She's in a whole different position that I was in.
before we
It
go
shows
to
that
the
little bit of
next
power.
before we go to the next segment, this is why what I said earlier. The younger generation, they just so like loose with everything that is like
Sloppy, disgusting.
social media is heavily involved in what they do. So they
Yeah.
feel like, oh, if I get it on camera, yeah, this is my life. Oh, let's play that back. And it's like, nah, this shit gonna bite you in the ass.
In the long run, listen,
Like it's gonna bite you in the
social
ass.
media, once it even hits somebody else's eyeballs, it could bite you in the ass. You see how everything is going. See how everything is going. Once it hits this and it could come out of this, it could bite you in the ass. Y'all young celebrities, y'all need to just be blessed, be humble, count your blessings, be happy. I don't care what Illuminati
Be
you're
careful.
around. Make sure you go home and you pray to whatever God, higher power you serve, and be thankful and be careful.
Ray
No,
all
but be
day.
aware. Like you are in a position of a lifetime. You are, you know what I'm saying? Like you're in a position of a lifetime. Don't blow it by being careless. Like
Okay,
don't be
so look,
careless like this.
Ray said he's capped. He sounds like Little Rod found employment lawsuits, adding sources that he was what? Condoning at the time?
Technicality.
Right, exactly. Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah, but I want her to be careful because just like where there's a Garcia,
my damn glasses.
there's somebody else. There's going to be somebody else where there's a Garcia, but you have to change your behavior because the people around you are going to change and they're going to be doing the same thing. It's just going to be the names and the faces of the people that's going to change. But you as the celebrity and as the person in position, you need to change your behavior. You cannot behave like that. You need to tighten up your circle because it's worth it's risk management. Like it's worth. You need to see
work is work. Play is play. You gotta
cover your ass because these frivolous lawsuits, even if it's frivolous, you still gotta waste time. It's your record label. Yeah. They're looking at you like, girl, we were just.
Matter of fact, wait, who's the publicist? Because how is all this stuff getting out? Who's your publicist, honey? Because they're not doing a good job.
Everything's elite.
Like the publicist needs to already be on it. Like,
and you know what?
Like whatever she has to do, he has to do to fix it because it doesn't look good.
Wait, all day. I get what you're saying too, and that's why it's like a 50-50 situation. Because I understand what you're saying. It could be that. It could be like, these people is trying to get their little unemployment benefits for, whatever they feel like is entitled to them.
No, but it probably
payday. It's a payday.
True. It also could be true. And people are finally speaking up on these
celebrities. But people have to understand, regardless if that's true or not, where there is smoke, there is a 5-alarm fire. It's just like with Diddy. Oh, people trying to take a black man down or whatever. We cannot take a black man down that didn't do anything. You understand?
Right, absolutely.
If you still did it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is nobody there? At the end of the day, you still did what these people said you did, and now you are caught. So now you want to say, oh my God, they're trying to take a black person. No, you shouldn't have been doing it. You still did it at the end of the day.
It's just coming to light.
At the end of the day, you still did it. You need to change your behavior. Change your behavior. Change your circle. Tighten up your circle. That's what you do. Because first of all, Emilio couldn't be saying that you was a big old freak and he saw them booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? He was looking real
allegedly.
Good. You made that allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't be able to say this if you didn't do it. You understand?
Right.
You did it.
And people quick to call them, but people are quick to call him a liar as they hear it, like her fan base or whatnot, because they're not there. So it's like, because you don't see what's going on behind closed doors, you're gonna be like, oh, he's lying. He know he liked it. This time, like, not everybody likes what a person does.
Let me get my damn eyelashes off, because these celebrities ain't shit. And they sit there and think that these celebrities is, oh no, they wouldn't do this. Oh no,
I don't know them from a can of paint, so I would never say they wouldn't or they would. I don't know.
Like I said, my little short stint working for that with the record company. I saw a lot, and a lot of things that they say they wouldn't do. Done and did. These people are not who they say they are. They are not who they portray themselves to be.
Ray agrees with you. Ray say, "Yep, you are right, Mase."
They are all here to be they are entertainers. They're here to entertain. Like me, like you. It takes a certain amount of delusion to be an entertainer. Like I'm delusional as fuck. I'm telling you, I will get up here and turn into a whole nother person. And you'll be like, who the fuck is that? And I will sit there and stay in character. I will put on an accent. I've been studying my Russian accent because I think if I talk like this, and if I talk like I'm a little bit stupid, I don't understand your American language. Maybe you can teach me something. I don't know.
What would your name be?
You know what I'm saying? So I will sit here. I am delusional. I will sit here and turn into a whole nother character and be that character for at least 2 days.
All right, that's gonna be Priscilla. Wait, for the sake of what you just did, that's gonna be your Priscilla character.
No, her name is Natasha Swarfield.
I don't like Natasha.
I like Natasha. Natasha is a beautiful name.
It sounds like something from what's the show that's on Netflix? I used to love watching it. It was on HBO.
I took Natasha from Bullwinkle.
No, what's the freaking show? It'll come to me. Who's next?
But I'm still got the accent. See, I'm delusional. See, I will stay in character. It takes a delusional person to entertain.
I'm right, Natasha.
Now we're gonna move on. The Velz come back because Velz, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and the next topic is nasty ass Neyo, allegedly. Neyo and his rockhead and his baby mama done came down to the internet with some damn drama. I'm always rhyming like Wordsworth. Like it's like always.
You are.
But I told I'm rhyming like a Chicago pimp. But no, Neyo.
You already know how I feel about Neyo. I stopped liking Neyo years ago when his first, what was she, wife, daughter's mother, he made her get her tubes tied.
Not tied.
Yeah.
I think he got them burnt out.
Yeah, burnt out where she could never have nobody else's kids but the one she had with him. And then he left her and got somebody else. So you already know how I feel about that. It's like, why would you do that? So, she called him a Diddy Jr.
that's what his baby mama called him, Ray. His baby mama said.
He was like, what are you talking about? Like, you look guilty in the camera.
He looked drunk in the camera. I don't know if he was drunk. This is just my speculations because I deal with a lot of drunk people. So I know a drunk man when I see them. He was giving me a drunk, like, you know how you drunk and you don't want to say nothing because you're going to incriminate yourself. So you like, let me shut the fuck up. Yeah, so you just look weird, like. No, let me just shut the fuck up and not say it because he wanted to smack that hoe. Like you saw that he wanted to smack her. Like, what, he had the what are you talking about look. He was like why are you talking? Why are you saying that? He was giving daddy, God bless the day. Our grandfather, he was giving daddy. When my grandmother, daddy used to get drunk and our grandmother used to curse him out. He used to be like, Beulah, why? Beulah. Beulah, why? Beulah, why? And like he used to be so like he was like, I'm not gonna say nothing to incriminate because I'm off balance. Because if I stand up, I may fall. So I'm gonna just sit here. Best of me. I'm gonna just sit here, and I've been in that position before. I've been drunk, and somebody's been arguing with me, but like I'm too drunk for this because if I stand up, I'm gonna tilt over. So I'm gonna just sit down and ignore them. Like, so that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what Diddy Jr. did. But his girlfriend,
Ray said he looked drunk and ran through and drugged. He's a mess.
Not drunk and ran through.
Did. He I would agree with the drug. He really did look drugged because it's like his eyes wasn't really connecting like what she was saying. He was just like out of it. Like
he was trying to because he probably wasn't.
Like it looked like she was blowing his high. Like you know the different look to if you a weed smoker and you talk to people that smoke weed, you know that's a weed high. If you speak to people that use other illicit drugs, you could tell the difference. He looked like he was on another illicit drug because he was just like this bitch blow my shit. I really want to smack her.
This damn Tunchi. I don't know. Ever since this Tunchi came into play with P. Diddy, I have just been I've been alarmed because I'm trying to figure out was that what Lil Wayne was talking about? Because Lil Wayne had me hollering Tunchi. You know what I'm saying? No.
In regards to that, his daughter gave him that name. She said,
"Okay." I'm like, wait a minute. You know, did Lil Wayne have me involved in drug business for a while, and I didn't know about it. Like,
Well, allegedly, that's the story behind the name of Tucci when it comes to Lil Wayne. His daughter gave him the name because he was
Okay.
always in the studio.
Okay, so when I was hollering Tucci, I was hollering it for the right reasons. Okay.
I don't. If Tucci was out back then, I would have no idea because it only came out with the whole Diddy saga.
The
Like,
Tucci, the pink Tucci, child.
I didn't blame. I don't blame Neyo in this instance. I blame his baby mother. I blame the baby mother because, girl, you knew what it was when you were hoeing with him, wasn't you? You know what I'm saying? You knew what it was. You just so happened
Allegedly.
to have him. He don't want to be with the women that have the babies. He want footloose and fancy free hoes. He don't want that. That's not what he want. If a baby came out that birth canal, he's in denial. He's going. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that. That's not the type of love that he's looking for.
Right, she didn't go sit out somewhere and be happy.
No, what she needed to do is not to have her baby there, because the way she was calling him out, saying that he has calling him Diddy Jr., saying that basically he was next, that he's having freak offs, that he's doing alcohol.
Me and my child will not be in the house
while his child is in the house. But girl, why is your child there? If you know all this, why did you allow your child to go? And then she sounded real stupid to me when she said, oh, I've offered to help him watch his kids. Bitch, if you want to help him watch his kids, why don't you just keep your kid home? Like, what?
Exactly.
If I got to watch the kid, why would I go?
I'm confused.
I watch the kid in my house. If I got to do all the watching, you see I'm dumb.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Like I said, this younger generation of women, they just captivated by the money, the fame, and glitz, glam, and the video recordings. It's like, if I'm seeing with you, it's going to make me look better. So let me just keep on staying by your side, and I'm going to get all the likes off of what you do. So,
images. But wait, I'm confused. I remember when she blasted him the first time, and she was saying how he was cheating on her and paying all these prostitutes and stuff.
No, this is not even this girl. You are Shavella. You are late to the party.
Yeah. So that was how long ago, right? So
that was Crystal.
That was a week ago.
That's his second wife.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm talking about his third baby mother, not his second wife.
Oh shit! He done had another kid with somebody that fast?
He has the 2 kids with Moneta, the one he made burn out her tubes and divorced, and then he married Crystal, the one that was on the new show that's on WeTV. He married her. He had maybe 2 or 3 kids with her as well. Okay. Then he ended up having another child by another young lady.
I didn't know about this.
That,
they should just stop having babies with him.
Yeah, but I'm saying, nobody didn't see the pattern. See what this young girl did, the one that his last baby mother that was on the live with him, berating him and stuff. She was a fool, because girl, you supposed to look at patterns. If this nigga left that bitch as soon as she had a baby, if this nigga left that bitch,
it would have raised my radar once I would have read that Neyo.
I'm not having no baby.
That's why
this nigga leave bitches when they have babies.
It would have been I'd be like, no, thank you.
And women, the fastest way to lose a man is to have a baby.
It's this, and like you said, Cuzzy, the image. It's the image, and it's this. When it comes down to those type of women.
But you're trying to trap him and trying to have a baby by men that don't want baby canal coochie. He don't want baby canal coochie. And that's just that on that. Like everybody who has his offspring, he leaves. So
he definitely does.
So why you should have saw, being that you was the third one in line or fourth, who knows? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Neyo and his situations. But the little bit I know, girl, you should have saw the signs and been smarter. If Young Miami would have never had his baby. Young Miami would have never had his baby.
What I'm doing, Maxine? Look, what am I doing?
And it's another girl now.
Go Pappy. Go Pappy.
Right. With the sign. I couldn't believe
it.
Yeah. But you know what? Like to end this conversation with Neyo about Neyo, he always found himself a young, motherless woman.
Childless.
I don't know. Childless. Yes, you know what I meant. Yes, thank you. Childless woman. He always found them. And it's crazy. It is a pattern. That's a fact. And I'm thinking about it as you're saying it right now. That is true. That's crazy.
But the streets are saying that this baby mother got upset because I guess some reporter or he was on the blogs because someone that ran into him on the streets while he was with his 2 girlfriends. He has 2 girlfriends currently. So that's why she was probably referring to a freak off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he has 2 girlfriends. Yeah, he's in a throuple.
They all together. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a freak off. That's a
throuple
relationship.
So
the relationship is a throuple, but he does other stuff.
Maybe he did invite more girls. Who knows, guys? I don't know.
Well, at least he's honest.
Allegedly, he's a party guy. Allegedly.
Yeah, he likes that type of time. He likes to party.
He likes to use drugs and whatever it is.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna do a story. I think I'm gonna do a story time tomorrow.
This woman is stupid.
On how I was at a freak off. How I ended up at a freak off.
You?
No.
Yeah.
I gotta hear this shit.
I'm like you.
Because they're out here in New York City. I'm telling you.
I ended up at a freak off. It was me, and I'm gonna change. You know who it is, and y'all know who the fuck it is. Like I said, y'all know exactly who it is, but I'm not gonna say who it is because that was passe. It was
like, where's the damn door at? Where's the exit door?
It was a long time ago, but I got trapped in a freak off.
Oh,
and it was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been in the corner somewhere like this.
That's the way I was. I'm telling you.
Behind the curtains.
Wait, I'm gonna try to break down the story real quick and try to get it down in 3 minutes. Okay,
3 minutes.
Me and my homegirl. My homegirl had this place that she liked to go to. She liked to go hang with this guy all the time. The guys was cool. They would, have liquor, weed, and stuff like that or whatever. So we would go with her to go hang out with these guys. So it was me and another female friend of mine. Now, the other female friend, we are all collectively friends. But me and this other female friends are more like-minded. Like we are the bougie bitches that's looking at you like you're like, ew, don't touch me. That's what we're on. She's more free. Like, oh, why are you acting like that? Party. You know what I'm saying? Like,
out
the corner, dance. Why you not dancing?
But I'm go off camera real quick.
Okay, she's one of those, right? So me and our other friend that's more like me, we're together like glue. We're like, so when we get to the place that we was at, which was an apartment, but somebody's apartment, it was probably about 5 guys there and 2 other girls other than us. So it made another 5 girls. And there was another gentleman there that was how can I say? He was unable to walk. He didn't walk. He was in a wheelchair. Right.
Okay. Was he paralyzed?
He was paralyzed. Okay. So now we're in there. We're talking. We sitting there. Me and my other friend is sitting to the side. Whatever have you. And he was like, you want to drink? Because at that time I was a lush. So if somebody was to call me alcoholic lush back then, I can't get mad because that's what the fuck I was.
Yeah. We were.
So I did not meet a drink that I didn't like, and that was just true to me. So it was bottle. This how long ago it was? It was Cisco. Crack juice.
Oh,
he had a bottle of Cisco.
Yes, I remember Cisco.
And he said, Maxine, I know you like to drink, so I'm gonna give you your own bottle because you act funny. You don't like to drink after anybody. I'm like, you damn right. Give me my bottle. I takes my bottle. I'm drinking. I'm getting tore down boots. Okay.
Yeah,
now the room is starting to spin. This is when I first realized the room really spins.
Yes.
And I was standing. So I'm sitting there. So the next thing I know, everybody started to play. They were playing the game. They started asking questions. It was like a truth or dare question. So they was like, y'all want to play? We know y'all don't want to play. Da da da. So me and my other home girl, we go sit to the back while they are playing. And they start playing. Next thing you know, clothes start coming off. And the young lady whose house it was, she was there in the house. She had like a t-shirt on, like a long white t-shirt, but it was her house. So
in my white tee.
Next thing I know,
my white tee. White t-shirt and no panties.
Next thing I know, homegirl lifted up her t-shirt. She was ass naked underneath that t-shirt and sat on the edge of her own coffee table. Ass naked. Don't ever sit a sandwich on that coffee table again. She sat on the table ass naked, and next thing you know, they just started having so me and my homegirl, we're like this.
Y'all like, wait, what? Y'all got to jump up the system trying to bribe us into this shit?
Never saw nothing like this shit in my life, up close and personal. So we are so shocked.
my
So one of the girls get up from walk us and was like, "Oh, we see that y'all, y'all not with it or whatever. You could go in my kids' room until we finish."
Yeah,
so
you thought we
rush out. We go into the kids' room because we're shocked. We're looking at each other like, "What the fuck did this bitch just bring us into? What did she have us at?" You know what I'm saying? So we're in the room. So now my friend is, I'm drunk. I'm drunk, boots, but I know what's going on. But I'm not mobily able to. I'm moving like this. But my brain knows what's going on.
No.
I'm like, yo, but it feels like I'm telling yo. So she's like, nah, F this. We getting the fuck out of here. We get out of here. I can't believe it. So then she was like, you know what? We catching the cab. So I'm like, but we gotta wait for her. She was like, no, we don't. I don't give a damn. I'm putting you. We going out.
We out. We leave it.
So then she drags me. So I'm drunk. So she gotta hold me up. She throws me in the elevator. I just remember the elevator ride. The elevator was like really pissy. It was the project. And then we get in the cab. And at the time, I was so young to where as I couldn't go back in my house at that time, 3:00 in the morning. I had to knock on her door to her mother for her mother to let me in her house because I'd be damned to go to Beulah May at 3:00 in the morning. Where the fuck you drunk? Are you stupid? Right. My grandma would have beat my ass.
Right. No, typically. Yeah, Beulah.
Like you knock on the door at 3:00. First of all, you supposed to be spending the night at a friend house. Why are you even outside and drunk?
Beulah, yeah.
You
like,
made me down.
I grabbed the wrong cup. I came upstairs.
Y'all know that already. You got in that
ass.
You
beat me down. So I had to knock on her mother's door. So I'm tapping, trying to knock, So her mother, her mother was cool. Like her mother was real, like, she's like, oh, where's, I'm like, oh, she's still over there, da 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 da. As soon as I get in the house, so then my friend is kind of mad. So she's like, I can't even stay here because she was supposed to spend the night too. But she was like, I can't even stay here after what she subjected me to. I'm going back home. I'm out. Right. You coming with me? At this point, I got in the bed. I'm too drunk to move. I'm like, bitch, bye. Good night. I'm in the bed. Call me when you get home because all I remember, because I don't even remember. So I know how maybe Meg, I don't remember did I see what I saw? Did this really happen? Like I was like,
you had a Garcia moment.
Ray said the purple Cisco was a hit in the hood. It was the purple
it was, and it was the purple one too. It was the
great, the pink one, the purple and the pink one.
Listen, look, Shavella. Maxine had a Garcia moment.
No, but for real, and I was like, so I understand, like, cause I didn't know if it was happening because I was drunk, like I said. So I'm like, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. I'm not sure, but I know.
Mase, you didn't hear what Beth said about you?
Yeah, I had a Garcia moment. Yeah, that's why I understand his point.
Did I see what I just saw?
No, because I felt like, but being that I was intoxicated, I was like, no, that didn't really happen. Maybe I was dreaming.
Oh, my stomach, yo.
It didn't happen, but it did happen because I threw up all over her room, and I know that happened because.
Right. Oh, shit.
But she did clean it up. She cleaned up the floor. But I think it was her guilt. It was her guilt because when she came home and she came in the house and I was still drunk and I was like, you fucking bitch. But I'm drunk trying to curse her out like, you nasty bitch. And so, but I ended up tossing my cookies and as I was trying to curse her out and I threw up all over her room. So she cleaned it up.
You don't know what people be into it. That's a fact.
No, she cleaned it up and she put me in the bed and she got me water. She took care of me and everything. But I said, don't put your dick and pussy fingers on me, bitch. Get them off of me.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, she plays too much. No, but
get them the fuck off of me.
These people be into, I'm telling you, sis, for real.
No, but she did. She cleaned up, and I'm glad because I still love her to this day. I love her, whatever. But that was just a fucked up situation. Me and my friend, the homegirl that I was talking about, we just discussed it last week. Like, remember that
time? How old was you? How old were you?
I probably 17, 18, maybe. I probably was 17.
Young. You was young though. That's young to see some shit like that from.
But I was hanging tough at a young age. Shit. That's why I said I should look much older than I look. No grown ass woman doing no shit like that in front of these kids. But basically, Neyo, You need to cut the freak offs off if you're having your child over for the weekend. You know, leave the drugs allegedly, leave the alcohol allegedly. Cut all that off when you are spending time with your kid. To the baby mother, don't leave I don't care who the father is. This is why I be telling girls, what's the matter with you? Like, you be so free and willy-nilly with your kids. I don't give a damn if it's their father. Stop being stupid. Stop being naive. People are people. Humans are humans. Stop being naive with these people, and especially when you know their routines. Like, if you know what somebody's capable of and you know what they do, why would you leave your children with them? Why would you leave your child?
For sure, yeah.
And you're sitting there leading them under the guise. If he wasn't man enough for nobody, you or the kid, like
at all. At all. No, that's a fact. Yeah.
While he's sitting there, because the state of mind that he was in, it's no way in the world he would have been able to be attentive to a child.
Didn't he say, "Call me Mr. Ben Neil done that"?
So why would you encourage and leave your child there? And you
Mr. Ben Neil done that.
Girl, you have to realize mama's baby, daddy's maybe. But she did apologize. The sister came out. Neo's sister came out. Neo's sister looked like a hard rock. She looked like she's been in the street.
Please,
where's Neo from? Neo from Chicago?
I don't know where his ugly ass is from.
I don't know, but his sister looked like she came from the street of Compton. I don't know, but the sister looked kind of rough around the edges. She looked like she'll bust somebody's ass. I don't know. I don't know. But she did come out and she did tell the baby mother, don't play fool, basically. I'm going to put it into my words. She basically said, don't play like he ain't got people over here that will stomp you, basically. And you better think again before you try to jump up in my brother's face and play up on his face. Because other than that, I don't get involved in your business, bitch. I don't get involved in your business, but my mother's mad. My mother's upset because she saw her son. So when my mama's mad, bitch, I will fuck somebody up for her. That's basically what the mother said. I was in character. See, I'm delusional. See, but
Neo sounds like Dwight Howard inviting Freakazoid over when the kids are there.
Oh my God.
Yep. He said Dwight Howard, the kids are there. I'm dead.
Dwight did it.
I'm telling you, it's just crazy, man. I'm telling you, these celebrities is crazy. And people really idolize these. It's crazy.
But you know, the baby mother did make an apology. And I think she apologized and she did say, she let her temper basically get the best of her. She was, upset that other circumstances she wouldn't have behaved in that manner.
It says Neo's from Arkansas, right? He's from Arkansas, but he moved to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, I don't know because it must be some rough. I just saw that tornado hit Arkansas. I don't know if the sister was around when the tornadoes was hitting, but she looked like she'd been through some things. I don't know if it was a tornado, but she looked like she definitely.
He's not the best of
But we're gonna move on. Next up on the T list is Rolli Polli.
Oh, child.
Rolli Polli snack meals.
Rolli Polli snack meals. Rolli Polli.
What's her name going to change to? Because it ain't going to be Rolli Polli no more soon. You see her stomping the yard, right, with them.
Child.
You know what? I'm not going to do that.
Right. I'm trying to be like, let me just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not going to. No,
you see her stomping the yard.
Yeah.
Well, she had surgery, y'all. She had a full body little makeover.
Face.
It was a full body makeover. She had the BBL, the lipo around the
what's that? The 360 they call that?
The 360 lipo.
She had more than 360.
She did a chin. She said that was a 420.
Yeah, that was a 480. That was a 680. That was a 1200.
680 lipo.
Okay.
She giving her credit scores.
She
had a 680.
She blatantly said on that I saw it on the damn preview. I didn't watch some episodes as of yet because I'm going to watch it just to get a laugh. But she blatantly said, I don't care if she was talking to one of her people on the show. And it was a little flash. She said, I don't care what people say about me, the way I'm choosing to lose weight. I'm choosing to lose weight this way by having surgery. That's what I'm choosing to do. I don't care what anybody got to say about me. So evidently, people was talking about her in the industry, and she's taking that route to lose weight. And it's basically etc., etc.
It is unhealthy and it's unappealing.
You're supposed to lose your weight first, and then
Yeah, you have to lose that weight first because all you did. And this is not because she's dark skinned, and it's not because she built up like Magilla Gorilla. That's all I see when I see.
She's built back.
All I see, I swear.
She's a football player / gorilla at the top and a ballerina at the bottom, baby.
She is giving Magilla Gorilla.
That is a hard football player.
And it's nothing to do with her looks. It's nothing to do with her looks. I think Rolli's a cute girl. It's the shape. You saw Magilla Gorilla. Remember? I don't know because I remember that cartoon when Magilla used to want the banana. He don't want the banana. Monkey want the banana.
Now, but not for nothing. Rolli looks good though. Those doctors.
No, she's a pretty girl.
Wait, before the surgery, I feel she was better looking to me. Like
it's just the way she's shaped up now because it looked like somebody squeezed her and everything went up top.
Like she was very confident in herself. She represented the plus size women. She always had a smile. And she was my
She was not happy with herself. Y'all had a snap. They happy.
That's what I'm about to say.
That bitches is not happy, and when they sit there and say they happy, they're lying.
She wasn't. You don't see who she's working next to. You don't see
they're lying
that she's working next to. These bodies that she's working next to. Why do you think she went and did all that? Because she want to fit right in with Natalie and all that.
I want to say that. I want to go on record. I want to go on record today. What is today's date and what is today's time? I bet you any amount of money.
p.m. April 29th, 2024.
I bet you any amount of money from this day forward, you will never see Rolli without her wig on. Remember how she would fight that wig before long and she was looking crazy?
For that shit now.
That was Luther.
That was Luther. Even if she may fight, because Rolli will get it in. Rolli's with the hands. But she gonna make sure that wig is tight. She gonna be like,
she gonna have some sew-ins. No. She gonna get them shit sewed down now. She gonna have that cornrow going around like a clown.
I hope not, because them bitches be pulling shit off.
She gonna get that. No, she gonna have that shit tacked down now. Because I'm telling you, she not gonna want to wear her wig up after she gets all that body yada yada done. She gonna go to a different caliber now. Now she is. She gonna.
Yes, she ain't gonna never. You're never gonna see her looking like when she had the little green fuzz. Like she's sitting up there looking crazy with that little bit of green fuzz on her head.
Yeah, that Brillo.
And was just sitting there like.
She called that her Brillo bag.
And because she didn't give a fuck because that's a defense mechanism. Like I said, all these big bitches that sitting out here talking about, I'm proud to be big. You're lying. You can't breathe. You can't fit into nothing. I know. I was a big back bitch. And it's miserable when you can't fit into anything. It's miserable when you walk 2 steps and you can't breathe. No, but it's true because it's miserable. I'm coming from a place of fact. I come from a place of fact. I've been fat all my life. So I know a place of fact. So when people know that, I'm proud, you're lying. You like to say that to feel that you want to feel confident and feel sure of yourself. Yeah. But you, girl, when you make them 2 steps and them knees start to buckle, you're lying. When you button up that shirt and that button pop over and you got to get safety pins, you got to buy the pack of safety pins from the 99-cent store, you're lying.
You're lying. Kia?
You're lying. Bitch, when you sitting there sweating underneath the titty, your shirt was baby pink, now it's hot pink. You're lying.
I hate you. I had one of those incidents today.
Oh, please.
Your shirt went from baby blue to navy blue. You're lying.
No, but one thing I can say about Rolli, she does look good. But I'm definitely going. I want to see what's going to be in the next move with her with this.
It starts Sunday. The Baddie Caribbean.
I don't know, but I like Rolli. I like her personality. I like to
watch the surgery part because it was just too much for me to take in. Like,
so nasty.
I wouldn't say it was nasty, but like certain things when I watch it, I could just see it. Like that's why I don't like oatmeal because I think oatmeal looked like somebody chewed it up and spit it back in the pot. I don't like oatmeal. Don't ask me if I want it because it's no. Like,
right.
So when I seen the fat coming out, I was like, "Oh, it look like old lumpy oatmeal." I don't want.
Yeah, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. But I think that she would have been better off. And a lot of people don't want to have the weight loss surgery or anything like that. I did have the weight loss surgery. I do have gas complications with the surgery. I do have a lot of gas. But a lot of people, but she could have probably got the bypass because they said with the bypass you eliminate the gas. I had the vertical sleeve done.
That's what she should do.
And that's the only surgery that I had.
That was going to take too long for her.
Oh yeah, Ray Ray said, but
No, but
did she
it
get her
don't.
teeth done? Yeah, she got her teeth done too. The
She
first
got
thing
teeth
was her
done
teeth.
too, Ray Ray. Yeah, that's what she did. I
Yep.
noticed that
Her
first.
teeth was first.
Yeah, I noticed that first, Ray
Ray
Ray.
Ray said she loved
did her
oatmeal.
teeth.
Me
I
too,
love
child. Do
oatmeal
not boil an
too. I
egg.
love
Boil an egg and
oatmeal
cut an
too.
egg up and put a
Yeah.
little bit of that boiled egg up in that oatmeal. That's good.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'd rather have grits.
Oh my God.
Grit me any day. Extra butter, please.
See, I prefer oatmeal over grits.
I
No,
love
I like
oatmeal.
grits.
I like
Oh, you
oatmeal,
like that
yeah.
little nigga plantation food.
Right?
Yeah, give me some. I have some more, sir. Like,
Some more
Yeah,
porridge,
yeah,
please.
my
You have to
family
ask for
is
porridge.
crazy.
A little more porridge, please. But
I look at oatmeal. I be like, ugh.
I love oatmeal.
I like
you
oatmeal
ain't taste
too.
my oatmeal yet. That's why. My
Ray
joint
Ray
is
said
good.
yes with some scrambled eggs. Yum.
Yes.
For real, Ray Ray. No joke. I love oatmeal.
See, the way I
put
like my
cream,
grits, I like to
lemonade,
fry my
everything.
bacon hard, and then I crumble up the bacon and put it on top of the grits, and then you got the egg and cheese that you scramble, and you just put a little bit of that egg and cheese on the grits and mix it together.
You see, you just said too much too quickly. We know you got the cooking show, the channel. I mean the cooking IG. We way beneath you, sis, with the cooking stuff.
I love
You
cooking.
know, I gave out that real quick chef recipe,
Look,
man.
That's what I love
we
to
could
do.
be
But
eating it as we talking.
She said you gotta
right.
put the sprinkle of bacon on the top. That was some chef like shit she just did.
That tastes good
You just
though.
gotta-
Say it again, sis. Say it again.
But you
sis.
gotta get the
crumble
bacon
it.
from
It's
the oven.
crumble.
It gotta be the bacon from the oven though.
Your fingers must move like this. It must be in this motion.
Oh, you
Yes,
can put
y'all
some
gotta
chives
go
on the
follow.
top of it. You can put the chives on the top of it with some cheese. Oh, don't knock
you
it.
don't went too
Try
far.
it.
So you don't went too far with the
follow
chives.
Macy's cooking page on IG. It's called
Yes, Mase Cooks.
Mace Cooks.
I want to do some cooking. I want to invite y'all. Maybe we could do a live from the house here, and then I'll give y'all like a little taste, like make a lot of little different samplers.
Yeah, we could do that. It's fun.
I'm gonna need
and do that live. But back to Rolli, I think Rolli should have had some type of weight loss surgery. But if people want to have like the gastric sleeve, they said you could have gas. It's a chance you can't. But with the bypass, which I should have opted for because I'm regretting it now,
it eliminates it.
That it eliminates the gas altogether. But it doesn't take that long for the weight to fall off. The weight will just start falling.
But maybe Rolli didn't want to deal with the extra skin. Maybe Rolli wanted some fat.
You don't want, but you're getting everything else cut off. Why would you want to cut the skin off when you're getting your stomach cut off?
You know, like once again, it boils down back to the young age.
But it depends on the body. Like, look, it depends on the body. I didn't have I had no other surgery. Everybody thinks that I had breast. All I had was a weight loss surgery. That's the only surgery I ever had in my life, other than my 2 C-sections. That's it. I didn't have no hips. I didn't have no butt. I didn't have no stomach. My stomach went right back down flat. My stomach went down flat. I went down. My waist is like this, and it's natural. My thighs got tight. It wasn't hanging like it. And the eggs.
Right.
You gotta have certain things. Like what I did after I had surgery.
Asked the results. She didn't want to wait. She probably would have
asked the results. I had surgery.
Results. Yes.
I had dozens of eggs in my house already. I had dozens and dozens of eggs in my house before the surgery because I was prepared because I did not want no hanging skin. If you want to move cellulite and tighten your skin, use eggs. All you do is crack an egg, whip it all together, take that whole egg up. I used to take the egg and rub the eggs all over my whole body. My body used to be tight and stiff like a cast. And keep that on for like 3 hours. And then I would get a cold bath. And then take all the off, then wrap up. And then I would repeat that at least 3 times a week. So I wouldn't have those hanging skin. Eggs will tighten your skin up. That's why I do my
eggs. And nobody doing that.
No, but that's why my face doesn't age. Like my face, like it stays. Everybody got how your skin stays so clear in your face. Eggs. I take the eggs and potatoes. If you have dark spots under your eyes, you take white potato. Take the juice. You can even take the juice from the white potato and put it on a gauze and under your eye. Take all them blacks and pull the blackness from under your eyes. No more raccoon. Like
really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't use natural. I make my own stuff.
I didn't know about that stuff. I want to keep my skin looking young. Cause let's
Yeah,
face
but
it,
like
we
my
don't
whole
look young
body,
at
like
our
I use that
age.
like my eggs, but
Everybody
I
think
had
I'm
to use
family.
dozen. It cost a lot because I had to buy a whole, and that's the time
What's
the price
up?
of the eggs went up. That time I was pissed.
Listen, son, you crazy.
No, because eggs was
You
like
hear her,
$6 a
Bubby?
dozen. At that
Yeah,
time, it went
Yeah,
up
that's
I
what I
even
remember
more.
said.
that. That shit's
I said, not with the
crazy.
price of eggs today. Rolly
Yeah,
said,
you
fuck them
can't do
eggs.
that.
I could eat them. Give me the fast results.
Exactly.
Let me do
Hello.
what I do. Because, Rolly still likes to
She
fight.
said,
Rolly
fuck
didn't
them
want
eggs.
to,
I can
she
eat
didn't want
them.
to risk it. So she want to still be able to
Yeah,
throw her
yeah.
bows. So she ain't trying to be inside of a
All
hospital
of
But girl,
yeah.
but
because of
you're in the hospital right
complications.
now. I was out the hospital the next day. I had the surgery, spent the night, was out the hospital the next day.
Yeah, they go. They go. She gonna
Like
have
you
more
not, and you
complications the way she
walking
went
off
about
the
it.
table, off
Yeah,
the
with the
table. Let
way.
me tell you something. I didn't even know I woke up.
But maybe
That's
that's
how fast the
why.
surgery.
You see how
I
you
didn't.
lost the weight? They probably wouldn't be able to suck it out as fast if she would have did the surgery. Because if the weight is coming off of you, then she's gonna lose that weight
No, but she
that
would
she
have
would
to
have
wait. But this
potentially
is
put
what
in
I'm
her,
saying. She would have
her
had the
butt.
surgery. She would have probably waited a year out after the surgery to get all her weight loss, so her
To get
body
all that skin
metabolism
off.
and get
Yeah.
on track because your body has to go down to its natural weight. Like I was
Yeah, but she
fluctuating, go
don't
up
have that kind of time.
She
You,
ain't
you
got
don't
that
have that kind
time.
of time
She
when
wanna
you
keep
and
like
up with the
but
Joneses.
she want to walk around here looking
right.
like Magilla because that's gonna be her new name,
Yeah.
Magilla.
She wanna keep with the Joneses though, sis. You can't even front on her. She wanna keep with
Yeah,
the
you
Joneses.
can.
She needs to keep with the Joneses because she's sitting next to fucking
But you
Sapphire
still look
and
crazy, girl,
Suki.
because you
Yeah, she
strutting on
looking
the beach with
ass.
that hard ass. Your ass
And
looks hard as
Suki
hell. It look like two
nasty
round
ass.
medicine balls. Then you got your
Yeah.
shoulders shouldering. Like, girl, you is
Girl.
quarterbacking, child.
Yeah,
Like, this
all the way
is
a hundred
giving
percent.
quarterback. Like, and then
A
you
hundred
suck
percent.
in up around the stomach. Like, around the stomach, you're sucked in, but it looks like it's pushing everything up. Like, you're about to
Yeah.
pull up. Child, you look
It's
crazy.
silly. I can't. What's wrong with that? She's silly.
You look
No, but
crazy.
for real, she needed to go and do that first because the way she did it is more
She looked
complications. Even if
crazy.
it's
I'm sorry.
more
And nobody don't
complications the
want to
way
tell
she
her,
did it.
but I
It's
will.
a
Girl, you
champ.
look crazy.
It's a champ. Yeah, for real. And
Please, in the
It's
comment
giving.
section, they be asking her why she didn't get her legs done.
No, because you
yeah,
look crazy because it looks like somebody took you literally and went in the middle and squeezed the shit out of you in the middle and everything
yeah.
went up and everything went
And
down.
look at her arms
That's
and
what
her breasts. It's just like, boop, boop, boop.
she did.
Yeah,
You
like,
walking, you look real strong. How she was walking on the beach like this.
talk about her butt is.
You like real strong. Like you look
Yeah, I
very
said,
like
damn. Damn,
it's
boo.
giving
Damn, boo.
strong.
Wait, what's the next? What's the next? The
Yeah,
next
because we're gonna move on from
topic.
Rolly. But Rolly, you still look good. You pretty in the face. You're a little
Yes,
still a
Rolly,
little
I
wide
think
in the
you're really
waist.
pretty the way that you were.
Yeah, you pretty in the
Yeah,
face. You still
right.
wide in the waist.
You
Shoulders
fucked up.
is
Just don't do
walking
no more
around with a
surgery.
lot of bass. Now let's
Yeah,
move
just don't do
on.
no more
Now,
surgery.
Amanda,
Who's this?
we're gonna move on to Amanda.
Amanda.
I'm lying about autism Seals. Now, Amanda
Who is
Seals
this?
is a noted actress. If you don't know who Amanda Seals is
Okay.
an actress. I want to bring up the pictures, but I don't even want to touch this thing right now. Next time I will do it. I know it's a little ghetto and janky, but bear with me. I'm getting used to this thing. I don't know how to work the thing. Everybody knows I am not tech savvy. Usually
I'm tech
Shady.
savvy. I gotta come over
Shout
and help
out to
you.
my partner in crime and gossip, Shady Room. Go follow him on IG. Shady, I need your damn help around here, around the finger areas. But Amanda Seals, she's an actress. She's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
She's also a scholar, and she's also a singer. I didn't even know that she was a part of the legendary group Floetry. I must be fell asleep during that.
Yeah, me too. She was
I
part of
did not
Floetry?
know that.
I didn't know
She
that.
did bring this to our attention that she did fill in for I forgot, I don't know the name. All I remember is Marsha and what's the other one name? I'm not sure.
Marsha
But the other,
Rosa and some other chick, and then it was her. Really? I gotta.
yeah, it was only two of them because I believe the one that was always talking in the background, she used to take me out talking in the background. All you gotta do is say yes. But she'd be like, no, and babe, I want you to do this and softly and come and dumb. Like,
Yo,
like what?
Yeah.
And the flowers under the moon,
Yo, what's wrong with her?
they start to bloom. Like she was always talking her shit underneath the beat. Like, you know, she was like that one. You know, Amanda replaced her.
Okay.
I guess they was like they had to get rid of
got tired
another
of that
shit
talking.
talker to bring in another shit talker.
Right. Exactly.
Amanda Seals, in my opinion, is annoying as hell.
Yeah,
Like she said, I had to get a degree in this topic so people could believe me and listen to what I have to say. I went and got a master's degree in it.
She is corny as hell.
She was on the Shannon Sharp show.
Oh gosh, no wonder why. I seen half of it. I ain't see that.
She was on the Shannon Sharp show, and he was asking her questions about why did she feel the way she did with Issa Rae, or like how could she say that it was about race or whatever the case was. So she was like, if I was to say it, people wouldn't believe me. She said, so I went and got a degree in it. So when I speak, people will believe what I'm saying.
This girl's an intelligent fool. Amanda Seals is a highly intelligent fool. Yeah, everybody who's book smart, people think that people are so smart, and they act like Shannon Sharp wasn't capable of had the mental capacity to sit down with Amanda freaking Seals. Really, people are just so dumb, so they think she's smart.
Opinion. He kept saying, "Well, this is my opinion."
But generally, because as I do this internet thing, and I see people are stupid as fuck. I look at people like you are dumb. Like people are so dumb too. They think she's smart because ain't shit. Really, honey, like, what did she say? What all she do is peer, like, it's like, girl, it's you. At this point, it's you. If everybody you run into has a problem,
and you're the common denominator.
I know everybody want to stand behind the black woman and the black, and I'm saying, because like I said, Amanda Seales will be my friend. These are the type of friends that I attract. People that overtalk, because I talk a lot too, so they would call me and talk. Because girl, by the time I finish with my crazy conversation, they done shut the fuck up. So that's why we can be friends. Me and Amanda can be good friends, buddies. But what I'm saying is, girl, you are annoying as hell, and it's you. At the end of the day, it's you, and we know about racism. Yes, because me, in my opinion, I think everyone white in America is racist in one way or another, and you can't tell me different. That's
everybody has a bias. I agree.
No, but I believe every white person, because built on we live in America. America was built on racism. America was built on superiority. America was built on pushing down the black man. America was built on making the black man feel inferior. America was built on making whites feel superior. That's what it was built on.
She said the girl. She said the girl called her and was like, "Oh yeah, I don't like you. You're not gonna want to know why I don't like you." Like, what was that about though?
No, because she's probably freaking annoying. If they kicked you out of your own closing rap party, like she was in the show Insecure. It's Issa Rae's brainchild. It's her show. She's the star of the show. Amanda Seales played in the show. They had a rap party. I think that first of all, I don't even think they invited her to the rap party. I think she probably just showed up.
She said multiple people invited her. They said she belonged.
But the main person didn't invite her. Other people invited her. You know, you be like, "Hey, I'm going here. You want to come? Come."
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if the main person invited, because I didn't hear her say that the person who actually threw the party invited her, because she was removed by security when she got there.
Yeah, she was removed, pushed and stuff. She said, "I was like, hey, what? What's going on here?" Okay,
girl,
all right.
It's
you know what I get from her? You know what I get? She runs her mouth too much. She's too headstrong.
No, but yeah, she's headstrong. She Jamaican.
Headstrong.
We're like very like that Jamaican blood.
Too much. Yeah. It's too much for people. People don't like that.
Yeah,
Humble yourself. Calm down. You don't gotta come on every set so this and that, and like bossy around, and so like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we do have the takeover spirit. We do have the takeover spirit. But
yeah.
But she's annoying, and like you're trying to put your issues on everybody else. Your struggle is not my struggle, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like Everybody have different experiences, and we understand. But America is racist, girl. You're preaching to the choir. I think every black person in America should acknowledge the fact that this is just what it is. This is the land that we live in. If you don't, we can't escape the damn planet, and at this point, escape the world, because everywhere you go, it seems like it's a problem with people of color, and especially if their color is shown.
Exactly.
So, this is just the hand that we was dealt. This is just it, and this is it right? No.
I got from that interview. I don't even know this lady, but from that, I know her. I see her face here, but from that interview, I got that she's being treated like that because of her personality.
Yes, and then this is where we come into the fact she made a statement. She was trying to give some examples of racism, the racism that she experienced. And she said that when she was a child, right, growing up in the 80s, I believe me and Amanda may be close in age. She probably is a little younger than me because I feel like I'm older than everybody. But
right?
I'm telling you, people be coming up here, they be looking, because they be like such and such trying to tell me something. I'm like, bitch, you know how old I am?
Right.
They talk to me like I'm a kid. I be like, girl, I'm old enough to be your grandmother.
Mother, right? Exactly.
Not even your mother anymore. Your grandmother. Like at this,
yeah.
Like I've been there and done that. I know about. Child.
Seriously.
I've been around. I've been there.
I'm telling you, I feel like that too today. They be doing that with me too. Like, I'm like, lady, I be at my job. Like, excuse me, who? Me? They be like, oh yeah, how old is your babies? Babies? I have adults. My children are adults. They're like, well, Miss McLean, how old are you? You know how that go. They start talking to you different then. Now they respect you.
People like, well, how old are you? I'm like, girl, bye.
I'm telling you,
I'm almost 50 years old.
Now it's not Miss McLean, do this, Miss McLean. I mean, one time, not to go up topic real quick, but one time my coworker was like, but why Miss Rodriguez talking to you like that though? Like you her child or something. You know, Spanish type saying you her child or something. You know, I'm like, I don't know. Once I told her my age, literally that joint flipped like a switch. But anyways, that has this.
Yeah, it does switch up real quick. When you let them know your age. Where was that? Oh, so Amanda Seals, so she was expressing the point that she said her teacher was trying to teach something about the abolitionists or whatever like that, and she said the abolitionists was basically cave people and stuff like that, and they wasn't, modernized and stuff like that. So Amanda, being the witty, smart, intelligent child that she was, she decided to correct the teacher and say that wait, hold up, that's not true. Which Amanda was right. And this was a white teacher, right. And she was the only black. And this comes from being raised around nothing. Her attitude and her and the way she feels and the way she displays how she feels is, I believe, is a byproduct of her being the only black person maybe in her community, in her school, and stuff like that. Because you tend to feel that you're the target all the time when you're the only one. When you're the only one, you have a life feel of the target. If you like the token black kid, because anything to have anything like, Black History is coming up. Hey, Amanda, what are you going to write for Black History? You know what I'm saying? So it's like Martin Luther King. Hey, did you meet Martin Luther King? You know what I'm saying? Do you know Malcolm X? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and not only that, think about it. She got that little from when she was in second grade because she put that.
Well, that's going to cause a defense for you to be on the defense. But girl, you don't need to be on the defense in life. You understand? Like,
no, she her whole life because it started from when she was.
Yeah, like girl, like you on the defense in life, and we understand that you come from a certain area where you probably was the only black kid, and you felt affected because you were going to be, because you were the only one. It wasn't no room to be spread out, so you got the brunt of all the bullshit. So I understand why she feels the way she feels, but also with that being said, Shannon made a good point. He was expressing to her because she said that she called, her mother got called in to school because the teacher wanted to have a conference to discuss Amanda's behavior. So when they sat down, and she said that her principal was built like Shannon Sharp as well. That was a little bit shade in the dig.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She said the principal was built up like Shannon. And that the principal leaned in and was like, okay, we're here today to discuss Amanda's grade. So the teacher was like, no. She's like, okay, so we're here to discuss Amanda misbehaving. So she's like, no. So the teacher was like, well, what are we here to discuss? we're discussing her correcting me during class, like, correcting me. And so they was like, and so she's like, but girl, you cannot correct the teacher. Back in those days, I don't care if the teacher was white or even adult, period, white, black, you cannot do it because my grandmother done called the wrong name, that said the wrong thing, and I'm looking at her like, it's the wrong thing. But if I had said, no, it's not the right thing, I probably would have got wrapped in my mouth real quick.
For sure. Me too, for sure.
Mind your business. Had a case like, you would have got wrapped in the mouth, even if you were right, because I knew I've always been right. I've been right all my life. So I've been right all my life.
I've been right all my life.
I've been right all my life. I can't. No, but you're right. You're making a valid point, sis. That is a fact, for real. Yeah, you as her, especially being that young, and you correcting the teacher, like, yeah, that was a little bit much.
Like with your grown ass,
but
like, and you, I can only imagine her as a kid. You probably was more annoying than you are as an adult.
Yeah, but that is true though. You couldn't do that. Of course, you're gonna be caught. It's not has nothing to do with being prejudiced.
Diagnosed with autism. It was from the strand of autism that she had was formerly known as Asperger's syndrome. And when I was working with the special needs, I worked with a lot of clients that had
That's
Asperger's.
the smartest type of autism.
So what is that?
It's the smartest type of autism. A person that could read a book and remember it front to back.
It means that
that type of autism. Okay.
They're very literal people. Like if you
they're
say,
very smart.
If you say like, "Oh my God, that was fire," they're ready to get something to put the fire out.
Yeah.
They're like their brain doesn't compute. Like you know how you may joke and be like, "Oh, that was a blast." Who blasted someone? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They don't compute like that. They're very literal. Like she's saying, like if you she expects you to be there at 3:00. If you say like, "Oh, I'll be there at 3," but you come at 3:15, and you're like, "Girl, I said 3." Around 3. No, but you said 3. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I work with autistic people like that. I'm about to say that was perfectionist.
They're perfectionists. They're very precise and they're very efficient. They like
very smart, intelligent.
If you are wrong, they will correct. They will correct. Because a lot of times the kids are, no, it's like this, because they're very matter of fact.
That's what she had. That's what she's saying she had.
Come to find out, the bitch was lying.
What?
I was going to say how you had it. You usually stay with it, like if it's autism.
Right. You
can't have it's not a common code.
Down there with Shannon Sharp. And Shannon Sharp, I peeped you roll your eyes too. You rolled your eyes. He did the up and down eye roll at her. I peeped it, Shannon. That was real of you.
He got the Rolli body.
But that nigga, he looked at her up. He said, and rolled his eyes. I was like, "Woo, child, excuse me."
And he kept saying, in my opinion, and that pissed her off.
This one.
But I just hate people don't want to face facts. I know everybody loves Shay, but
yeah,
face certain facts, child. We we're not here to judge.
I didn't even know about his show till today.
You're here to face the obvious.
He had a few celebrities on his show.
He has a couple. I think he has a good show because he
used to play football. And then he was a commentator, and then he left that job, and then he started his own podcast.
His demeanor, his voice, the accent. Every time I hear his voice, I want a ham hock. Every time he talks, I want a ham hock.
He sound like Porky Pig.
I want some butter beans. He sound like the damn top 4 beans. The damn top 4 beans that can really barbecue very well. The barbecue.
Yeah, he sound like that. Yeah,
he sound like he could just cook some good food. He make cookie chocolate. He really, but what you talking about? What you talking about? You better go down, y'all, and get my thing. What you doing?
He sound like he making chicken sandwiches across the street, Maxine.
Not chicken sandwiches. Yeah, he sound like yes, it is giving away. No, but that's that Southern. I'm telling you, because they seem like the food is good. Like when he talk, I just taste the ham hock. I just taste the collard greens. I taste the corned bread. I taste the buttered beans. It's like a whole. I taste it when he talks. I know it's delicious.
Who's next up? Because I'm about tired.
No, we got to finish with Amanda because Amanda lied on autism. Now Amanda said that because Shannon precisely asked, she said that she found out. She said, I recently found out, and I was recently diagnosed with autism. She said it's the formerly known as Asperger's. She explained what it was. She said that, when she found her mother found out, her mother was like, okay, this is the reason why, a lot of things is falling into place. A lot of things line up with this autism of what you were going through as a child. So now, flip a day later, she goes down to the internet. Homegirl said that she was never diagnosed with autism. That she was never diagnosed. Like, basically, she went to spend $10,000 to get a diagnosis. She diagnosed herself, basically. She probably did and said, bitch, I got autism. I got it.
And what was the reason for that? Why? I don't understand. What was the reason for that?
She probably felt that she probably was looking around, looking at the man in the mirror. Shout out to Michael Jackson. And she probably was saying, why don't people like me? Why am I never invited to the parties? I'm trying to be as black as can be.
Yeah, but that's the pity vote. But that's the pity vote. You can't say something about. I feel like, and this is Autism Month. This is the month for autism awareness.
You can't do that.
Yeah, so it's like, how are you going to say that when there's a lot of people dealing with autism on different spectrums? Then for you to go back and say you never said that.
You never was diagnosed with it. Like, that's the thing. Because Shannon Sharp specifically asked her, when were you diagnosed? Homegirl said about 40-something days ago, I was diagnosed with autism.
No.
You said that. And so now to come to find out you wasn't actually diagnosed, you diagnosed yourself?
So she's a hypochondriac?
I've been bamboozled.
Something's wrong with her mentally.
She's probably a hypochondriac and she probably wants the attention.
It's not autism.
No, but I feel bamboozled. I feel hoodwinked. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me with Amanda's lies. Like, I had to,
what? And that's why the people that were close to her don't really like her.
Probably.
I want to tell her
because of shit like that.
She probably is a person that's always crying wolf.
The only way I could tell her, I gotta come down and talk to Amanda in a language she understands.
Cut it out.
I have to come here.
What?
And speak to Amanda.
You took me out with that.
In the language that she understands. My sister, Amanda Sears. I need you to understand. I need you to enter and overstand that us as a black people, as we have came down this planet from planet Nibiru, because we are the gods of this earth, that you don't have to do that, my sister. You don't have to lie. You don't have to say that you have autism to fit in. You are already in, my sister. Your blood is of our blood. You are one of us. You don't need to be phony and lie. I don't need you to do this. You are disrespecting yourself as a black woman, an intelligent black woman that should know herself and know herself as a queen, as a goddess of the earth. You are made from the sun.
My God.
She wanted sympathy. She wanted to be liked and loved.
That's where you get that melanin in your skin from, and you better be proud of it and stop using it as a victim, weaponizing people.
Yes, do not weaponize your blackness, sister.
Your melanin. Don't do that. Be proud of it and stand up strong and stop using it as a victim playing thing. Like, oh, they don't like you because you are a black woman that is headstrong, that has a strong personality. And sometimes you have to work on that. That's just what it is. I had to do it.
We have to learn how to look in the mirror. We may not think that it's us, but sometimes it be us. And I'm going to need for you, Amanda, to enter and understand that you as a black woman, you are enough. I don't want you to fall short because you are long.
She long, but she wrong.
You don't need the approval of your fellow black people, you are good enough.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. Something wrong with, and you don't need to be loved by the white Caucasian people because you
No,
are
she's
good
trying to get up
enough.
in the blackness, but the black people, she feel the black people are shutting her out. We're shutting you out because you're annoying, bitch.
But wasn't the
You're
lady
fucking
that said that
annoying.
she didn't? Oh wait, wasn't Issa's personal assistant or whoever that was? Isn't she Caucasian? The one that said I don't like you. You know you don't want me to tell you why.
I'm not sure. I
She's
really didn't pay
Caucasian.
attention to that part because she
She's
lost me after.
Caucasian. She made it. That's the person she gave on the whatever show, Sharpie show. The,
Yeah, but I don't think that it was. I think it was another cast member, and I do believe that's an all black cast.
Racism card with that lady. The lady
But she does this all the everything is.
But she's trying to pull the racism
But
card because
everything
she's
like
white
she
and
can,
she's dark skin.
like you know who irks her and Claudia
That's why
Jordan.
she said, "Oh, I feel it was racism," because it's like everybody.
Oh
there is
my
black.
God, her and Claudia Jordan. If they
It's like
are
everybody,
not,
everybody around you is black, but you're trying to say because you're light skinned and she's dark skinned, she doesn't like you because you're light skinned. That's what it all boils down to me.
Did y'all hear this part in the interview when she said that a guy she said that it was another coworker there. He has a part in the show too, Insecure, and he always come into her trailer and look at her. Don't quote me on this, guys. Something that she has in her trailer. Maybe it's artwork. Maybe it's the statues that she put up. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Something he's interested in that she always decorates her trailer with. Okay, something like that. And then she was like, "Oh," she said something. She said something "Oh, something, nigga." So you know how we talk, and we be like, "Yo, nigga, stop playing, nigga," like that.
Right.
She did that to him. It was over her like what was going on in her trailer. She's like, "Oh, you looking because of something, nigga," like that. And she was actually like giving him a compliment. But because the comment was like a friendly comment, but he came out and said, "I'm not a nigga."
Because he's not.
I'm not a nigga.
Right, everybody does. I'm tired of people always.
But no, but this is what I'm saying.
She said, "Wait a second."
With the derogatory term of being called a nigga.
She said, "Wait." She said, "Wait a second." She said, okay." She's like, "But we use the word nigga on the show all the time." He was like,
"But that's in character.
That's the show. Like basically." So
this is real life.
He went to the. She said the next thing she know, she's getting called into the office with him and.
As she should have been.
No.
We are acting.
No, it's wrong. Next thing you know, she's getting a phone call from the boss. Another, not Issa, somebody else. And she's like, "Listen, you saw call such a nigga. Why would you do that?" She's like, "I'm just saying we just talking like that's how we talk. We even told this on the show." She's like, "Yeah, but you're not in character. You don't do that. You know that's
right. Everybody don't like that.
You don't do that."
But and that is a right point. But somebody that's stupid. Somebody that's less than smart would sit there and be like, they were wrong. No, they were not.
Pushing this.
That's like me with the word bitch. It's like, don't call me a bitch because I'm not a bitch. Yeah. Like, don't refer like me. Oh, what's up, bitch? Hey, bitch. No, I'm going to need you to stop. I have a whole name. You can call me my whole name if you like, but don't call me a bitch.
Right.
Because every black person, she's wanted, like I said, she has that syndrome from being the only black girl. So therefore you think every black person is going to, your first thought is like, all right, I was the only black girl, black person in this situation. I got treated messed up. I was always the target. Now when I get around my people, I'm going to be embraced. So you're looking for that embracement. Everybody don't want to embrace you.
She was mad. Wait a second. She was mad. She even victimized herself to the point where during the interview with the guy, she was saying how she's like, "Okay, well, I apologize for calling you a nigger." She's like, okay. She's like, but in my head, I said, "Yeah, you are a nigga." And then she said, but before that, she said that she had to backtrack because before that, she looked at the lady and said, "Okay, I'll talk to him." And then she's like, "All right, so do it." She's like, "You gonna stay here?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why are you staying here? Why am I apologizing to him? You don't have to be here." She's like, "I just want to make sure nothing doesn't happen." So she said to herself, like, "Are they really serious here?" So I'm just like, in other words, like an angry black woman. That's
yeah, but they do that in HR. If you got an issue with somebody in HR, they bring you down to the office, and you have to talk to the person in front of them to make sure that it doesn't go left.
Not
following her Delulu is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm sorry.
When your supervisor is doing a mediation between her staff She has to be there.
Right.
That's
This is
what
what
you
I'm saying.
have
And
to.
people
Yeah,
intend
yeah,
to talk about
Yeah,
Amanda Seals
oh,
is
I
smart.
said this, you said
But
that,
she-
it'll never be ending.
Right, but you see
No,
how
but they're
she's pushing
acting
the
like she's so
narrative.
smart. How smart is she that she
But you
doesn't
see how she's pushing
understand
that victim?
that this is an HR issue? So therefore, the third party needs to be involved because a smart person would know that. Like, a smart person,
Right.
somebody who's highly
Silly,
intelligent. Somebody,
Right,
aren't you
right,
college
right.
students?
Right.
Aren't you college? Aren't
And
you?
somebody,
Correction, she
yeah.
got a master's degree.
Aren't you
Seriously.
master's degree? Somebody
Yeah,
with
for
a
real.
Master's
a
degree
master
inside
of
of
it.
it.
You should
That's how
know.
people can take her serious.
I can't.
No, but this is
that,
what I'm
that
saying.
was the
Because
last, that's when I cut the
education-
interview off because I was like,
education
wait, what
does
is she
not-
saying? I don't get it.
But I feel like when she made that
I'm
statement,
lost.
when she made the statement, oh, I have a master's degree. This is how people take me serious. I feel like that was a dumbed down shot to people
To
who's
people
not
that
highly
don't have-
No,
educated.
but I don't take you serious, and I don't got no
Right,
master.
it's like you can have a master's degree. Doesn't mean you're the smartest apple
That
in the
don't mean
bunch.
that you being
Because
taken
there's people
serious.
that doesn't have a degree that's really
It don't.
smart.
I bet my IQ is higher than hers.
Right, like it's like that's just absurd to
Like
say.
my IQ, I had the highest IQ. Like I bet my IQ is higher than her. Like everybody's not the same because if you were smart, and a lot of time with smart and being intelligent comes common sense, and a lot of
But
times
everybody don't have
you don't
common
have
sense.
common sense, and so that makes you a real dummy.
What's this link that
If you was so
Cleo
smart,
Patrick
girl,
posted up?
if everybody's so smart,
It's not a
you'll be
link, she
smart enough
laughing.
that you're in a professional setting.
Jackie said hi, Maxine.
Jackie,
What
hey,
is this?
Jekyll, hey Jekyll.
What's that link
Oh,
right
Jackie.
there?
If she was so smart,
Cleopatra?
she would know not to do certain things. If
What
you
is
were
that
smart,
that
you would
Cleopatra
know not to
posted
call
up?
your
It's a
coworker.
laughing face.
Oh.
You wouldn't call your coworker a nigger outside of your acting. You if you were that smart. If you were that
You don't
smart,
do
you
that.
knew that this could.
Well,
as soon
let's
as
not
you
even
said
say
it-
smart.
Cool.
If you
He
respected
don't be
your
coming in your
co-workers
house.
or
No,
your
but
counterparts,
like
you
people
wouldn't
love to
call
say
them
that
that.
she's so intelligent that Shannon
Oh.
Sharp didn't have the mental capacity to keep up with her dumb ass. Like you say
She said-
like they were saying all this stuff like she's
They're like,
so
oh,
high.
she gathered him up. I'm
And
like,
it takes
she
a
didn't
dumb
gather him up.
motherfucker, a dumb
She
person to
just
think
took
this
him on a circle of big words.
Mhm.
She was just using big
Yeah, 'cause all you
words
doing is saying a whole
and
bunch
giving examples
of
of
around and
stuff.
people think you're intelligent because of the degree that you have, that paperwork. No, because people will be following a fool because they look at you. You look at what you've done. Ain't nobody like you getting kicked out of parties. Like, girl,
With a master's degree.
if you were smart, you would have to draw back a little bit. A smart, it takes a little bit of common sense, and she need a lot of bit of common sense because
For
child
her
is
to
you.
be victimized in that whole, you gonna stand here while I'm talking to him? Oh, so y'all looking at me like I'm gonna go off on
And
him.
for
Like, what
people
is
to
gonna
be sitting
happen?
around
You
agreeing
think
with
I'm
her.
gonna go off on him?
And this is
Like,
why,
you
like
talking about
black
I'ma
women,
like go crazy in here, like whatever. I'm like, huh? I was confused.
oh my god, I
like,
just saw something from the side of my eye. I just saw something. Shit.
that's how you know she's just something within
Why
her.
you
Like,
keep
she
looking
said
over there?
about
Oh,
other
because
people.
I keep seeing like I'm telling.
So what's the next topic, sis?
Yeah, but Amanda is you, girl.
Amanda, we're gonna pack her up and send her out. I'm
Yeah,
done.
because Amanda
With her
got, she
master's
thinks that,
degree and
yeah,
her fake autism,
I
put
bet
it in
you
the box.
Yeah.
to Africa, the Africans will run over here.
Send her
Amanda
packing.
is the type of person that you really gotta laugh at, because she's the type of person that you gotta leave her where she at. Why? Because she thinks that she's so smart that you're so dumb. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta look at her
and
like,
I'm telling you,
Right.
I'm smarter than
she
you.
is the National Black
Because
Action
look what
League.
you're
will
doing. It's
send her
evident
back.
what you're doing, and you don't even see it. She don't even see what she's
Jaco
doing.
said we packing up Amanda Sealed.
Yeah,
No, but
back
the
her up.
National Black Anthem League will send her
Amanda
back.
Field.
Come up with someone telling her
See
black
when they send her back.
That's
They
my
said, no, we
that's
can't deal
my
with a liar.
Jackie.
We can't
Back
deal with
her
a
up.
liar.
Amanda Field. Seal and deliver someplace else. Goodbye. Get your ass out of here. Boop.
Yeah, she needs to be sent
Okay.
somewhere. I'm telling you, Dr. Umar couldn't even say this thing. I'm telling you, I want to see her sit down with Dr. Umar. I want to see how that works out. But
We're gonna gather her up. That's gonna be some gathering.
it was some. Speaking of
Ray
gap,
said,
our last
Ray
topic-
said Amanda is on tour. Will y'all go see her? That she's thinking about going. Go see her.
Hell no.
To listen to her say what, Ray?
I could hear Liza rap songs.
Don't
I
even
don't want to
waste
hear
your
them
time.
in person, like close up like that. No,
Cause
thank you.
wait, did you not hear we was just saying that she said happened at her job? When you have something when a client when one of your coworkers are complaining about you, your supervisor or one of your higher bosses is supposed to get y'all
You the
together,
problem.
and they're supposed to stand there and mediate the situation. When the supervisor got them together, she looks at the supervisor like, "Oh, you're not leaving because you think that I'm an angry black woman and I'm gonna attack him. That's why you're standing here." That's who you want to hear talk, right? Right? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
Ray,
think
don't
so.
waste your money.
She's telling on herself. Because that didn't make sense at all. That's why I cut off the interview. Like, now I don't get it. It's not
But
making
and
sense
then
to
she's
me.
not
I
like
was
she
on
was
her
there
She
at the
said she
side.
meeting.
don't know. She
But
curious.
I said, wait, what? Angry black woman? Aren't your boss supposed to be at the meeting? Your boss is supposed to be there. You're supposed to look at your boss and say, why are you here? All right, what you think? I'm
No,
going
but
to
she's
attack him?
expecting. This is why
Child,
she
you doing
likes
too
black
much. You too much of the
faces.
victim.
This comes from.
You
Yeah.
I'm
want to look at your
sorry,
boss
being
and ask her why
like
she
how
here.
this
Like
comes
I
from
gotta
her.
mediate the situation.
Allegedly, this is in my professional opinion. This comes from her being the only black person, like the only thing, because you get that defense and you're looking
Mm-hmm.
for other. Once you've
You
been so
thinking about that. Yeah.
being the only one and you felt targeted, when you see
Yeah.
black people, you're looking for that high five. You looking that you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna look at each other and wink. You know, in commercials,
Mm-hmm.
you see somebody black in slow motion, you be like,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Wink,
everybody,
Mm-hmm.
wink.
everything's good, but it's not. We don't have to like you because we're black.
Yeah.
We don't
She said,
like
I'm
you.
so black. She said that she set up all these events outside of work. She said, I'm pro-black. Everything
And
about me is
nobody
black
shows
woman,
up because
black
they
man, black
don't
this, black
like
that.
you.
She said, yeah. She said, I set up all these meetings, these bowling events, cooking with me and this and that. And even, what do you call that? When you go on the, not the excursion, what do you call that? The retreat.
The
I
retreat,
set up
like,
retreats
I would
this
never
and
go on a
that,
retreat.
and
Well,
nobody comes.
never.
She said nobody shows up. She said I had a weekly thing going on. Nobody comes to my events. I'm trying to
This
get
is
us
not
closer
funny.
together.
I feel sorry for
I
her.
said,
I feel sorry for her
I
because
felt
literally,
bad.
I want to be Amanda's friend. I want to be her friend because I'm going to get her on the right track. Because no one,
Ray Ray said the tickets are less than 50. She going.
if no one, if no
You
Let
one,
us
gotta
know
be
how it
$10
goes.
on Groupon.
Let us
no one
know
shows
what
up
she's
to none of
talking
your
about
events,
on
girl,
that
it's
shit.
you. Girl, it's you. Like it's free food, free events, but nobody show up. Not one person.
Maybe she
The
got
whole
but
collective
no tism. Right.
doesn't.
Ray Ray says she got all but no tism.
No tism.
Right.
Right. Mm-mm. Crazy.
Shh.
Crazy. I
Oh
want to
no,
talk
where
about.
is that? That is funny.
Did y'all get all right? So I know y'all over this whole Diddy thing, and I am too.
No, but
But
this is
I'm
our
really
last subject. I was
confused.
bringing that up. That's the last topic on the T list is
Can we
Diddy.
talk about? Can we also bring in after the Diddy situation? Can we bring in? I was gonna say, can we also talk about Young Miami and JT? Because I need to know what's happening with that and put in
What's
my
happening is
input.
JT is winning.
And that everybody was following the
JT
City
ain't
Girls,
got
right?
time for it,
Everybody was
honey.
following the City Girls, right? But honestly, this is why I be trying to tell young people too out there, like people that's even growing up, 20s and 30s. Y'all found this City Girl shit. They don't live like that. Miami,
Mm-hmm.
she didn't even live like that. She lived more. She was living worse than a City Girl. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you know what I mean? So it's like you was part of a whole alleged drug trafficking sex ring. You know who knows? Coochie, Katushi, and all this other stuff. Pink
Coochie
Katushi
and
and stuff.
Tucci.
Yeah, you know. But JT, it got to the point where even JT was looking at her. I think that when she was looking at her in the interview, like, what are you talking about?
Because the right amount
What?
of money make
What are
people
you
do
talking
some
about?
weird stuff and it makes you question your
Yeah.
circle.
And everybody
Like,
was city
girl,
girls this, city girls that, city girls this, city girls that. And you see what happened? Because it's just a music thing. They just talking. That's just a flow. They don't really live like that for real, for real. They don't. They
They
don't.
don't.
If Miami was a true shitty girl, she would not be wrapped up in that right there. And I'm saying a city girl is better than dealing with Diddy to me. Because you about your business. You about your money. You about, let me get what I need to get. I need to get. You don't get this
But she
so
probably feels that
much.
she's
You
doing
got your
that in
sign.
a quick,
Wait, hold
easy.
on.
This is just my
oh, you
opinion.
gotta do like,
Hold on.
my screen is off.
No,
Hold
but
on.
Gotta be
in
at
my
his
Here we
happy
go.
this is
time.
my
Here
opinion.
we
I
go,
think that
baby. I
she
got
feels that
you.
she's doing that a
Yep.
quick, easy money
Here we
because you
go.
have to understand a lot of these coming from
Go,
like
Pappy.
not having shit.
Down.
Like, you gotta look at her situation. This girl mama was in, her mama just came home from prison. What? Your mama just got out this?
Yeah, her mother was in the feds. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Your mother just got home. So imagine what type of life she really lived. Like, you understand, mother, obviously, you know, in and out of prison, you probably doing what needs to be done to survive and a lot of stuff like that. And I know, and I grew up.
But your friend that brought you in, but your friend that brought you into this lifestyle, that begged you to do the music, that got you to where you are. Because if she didn't beg her, and Young Miami,
she doesn't want to do that. Wasn't if a young? I know a lot of women, like, I grew up with a lot of women like Young Miami, and in these circumstances. Do you think they don't really want to work for anything? They're not used to working for anything. Rapping and stuff, you gotta ride the beat. You gotta eventually put out
something that she can't do. She can't ride a beat for shit to me.
No, I'm saying, but you gotta eventually show and prove. You gotta eventually do live shows. And even though she was getting better and she did what she had to do because she held the city girls down while JT was locked down, she did hold it down. But like I said, you have to follow through. And a lot of times, if you can lay on your back, or not lay on your back, or pretend or be someone's beard, because at the end of the day, I don't even think she was fucking him. I think it was the Santana, allegedly. That's just in my head.
Oh yeah, I think they.
I am a celebrity. I am a celebrity.
That's just in my head. I think they had something going on. I want to live that in my head.
Allegedly.
But I don't really think, because she probably saw an easy way out, and men like Diddy, men in position, men of power, men of wealth, men of certain upper echelon.
Because he went, so he seeked her.
Like this.
He actually,
she's a pretty girl. She's a young.
No, he actually went for her.
This is what I'm saying. But a man sees you coming. Don't ever think a man does not see you.
He was scouting her. Yeah.
A man sit back and watch your moves. You think when you, this is what I say about women carrying themselves like sluts, and because a man is watching you, they'll fuck you.
Whoa, Jackie!
They will lay down with you.
Jackie.
Jackie is funny. Wait. Sorry, sis.
Saucy was piping Miami down.
The comments that Jackie just put up. No, she said JT love her lady Uzi Vert. She love her little lady. Okay. And
where's she at? I can't see the comment.
Young Miami. She said JT is in love with her lady. Her lady loves little Easy Vert. Because you remember how he did that finger waves, red thing?
He's a whole. He's giving young lady. He's giving
and
young
then
lady.
She said that Santana was piping Young Miami down.
Allegedly.
He probably was. Who knew?
Allegedly. I cannot see.
But he could be. He may be on to something.
He said Kitty don't do nothing for him. He said the Kitty don't do nothing for him.
No, because he said he messed with women too. Like he had, and a lot of them do. A lot of gay boys do.
Wow, she did. She said she called that out. I never thought about that, but he did say he don't like coochie and all that other stuff.
But you just
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about one of their lives when Young Miami was like, she was playing allegedly with him, but it was like she was kind of throwing it at him. Like, you need to get some of this because you ain't feel the right one. It's like in the way beginning when they first started putting their friendship out there on live, And he was like, "Oh, please, I had one time to you. Think I was always like this?" And now that Jackie said that, I'm like, you know what? That's probably true.
Well, she did say she a whore, didn't she? Okay.
I don't know. She could have been piping Diddy down again. I don't know, but a lot of times women just as well as these men see opportunities. A man of Diddy's caliber and stature, do you think that he's going to wrench down and get Young Miami without a purpose?
No.
Right. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Diddy date anybody of Young Miami caliber?
Never.
So therefore, like I said, and a lot of
she was that ride or die.
With his lawsuit thing, with the feds, everything, they've been watching Diddy.
Why do you think he hunted her? Why do you think that? Why do you think Diddy hunted?
Because he saw her. People see you. They see that you're money hungry. They see that you're not going to work for it. A man smells you. A man, that animal instinct that a nigga have.
Yeah.
He could see a whole bitch. He could tell a good whole bitch. But they still going to sleep with you. They're still going to entertain you. And you may think you have, but they looking at you like you dumb slut. As soon as I finish with you, you can kick rocks.
Yeah.
I'm going to just use you for what all that you worth. Like I said, a lot of times these women, this is why I said, don't be so loosey-goosey and all this stuff, because these men, they ain't going to respect you. They don't respect. A man respects strength. A man respects a certain amount of strength and a certain amount of disrespect you have. Because trust me, if I curse my husband out, he get fall right in line. He likes that.
To a certain extent, yeah.
They like the strong, but they like a
as
strong.
long as you're not emasculating your man.
Yeah, but I'm not emasculating you, but I'm gonna tell you where to get off and what I'm not gonna take. I'm not
right.
gonna
Exactly. Stand up for yourself.
Going to handle, but let me tell you what's not gonna happen around here. Okay?
Yeah.
What happen? I'm just a bossy person anyway. I'm the boss. That's it. We already established that I'm in charge. I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
That's right. Well, I say goes. I'm the queen of this here.
But Miami, Puffy saw her coming. You saw that you're lustful. You're greedy.
Not only that, she has the young community rope, so he sees that young girl to flock to her.
He had that young crowd, but it's more than that. People got to dig deeper than that. Puffy is a smart man.
Very calibrated. You got to say he's young and calibrated.
Let me tell you something. The feds been on Diddy allegedly. They've been on Diddy ass for decades. I was watching the Gene Deal show. Shout out to Mr. Gene Deal. He has a new book on Amazon. Go get that book. I'm waiting for mine to come on. I think somebody's
Deal.
But
that security guard guy.
Yeah, wait, hold on, because I got the first book.
Oh, you do?
I got the first. Where did I put it?
Well, he's chatting about now.
I don't know, but that was his ex-security.
Because he is a chatter. Yeah, I wonder what he's chatting about. He's a chatter. He letting Noah be known like what's what. I believe him though.
Yeah.
I believe him. I believe a lot of stuff he says.
This is the first book. This is by Gene Deal, Bodyguarding My World of Body and Guarding a Hip Hop Superstar.
That's an Amazon book. Let me see, sis.
Oh, that's him in his prime?
Yeah, that's Mr. Gene Deal. And his show's pretty good. Y'all can follow him on YouTube as well. Because he
has a show. I didn't know
he
that.
was Diddy's bodyguard in the early 90s when Diddy first getting started. So he knows a lot of tea.
Yeah.
And
I already ate them.
Diddy's smart. Like I was saying, he saw her coming. You see somebody who doesn't really want to work for it. If you could give somebody a couple of $1,000 and they're content and they're ready to do anything and ready to bring more bitches on, because trust me, she think that she's outsmarting him, but nigga, that's an old dog. That's an old dog. He is outsmarting you, girl. You you're not smarter than him. You think
that's why he was getting her to do that. That God, if he got her to travel with that sushi like that in air,
you think that you're doing something? You're not doing
from
anything.
one state to another. You flew in the aircraft with that amount of drugs. Okay, that right there, that's automatic federal time.
This is what I'm saying. You think that you're doing this because you're and I'm living this certain lifestyle. Girl, you're about to be in prison, allegedly.
Aviator. The people, the people that
the aviator?
Yes. You mess with the federal government when you do that shit. You can't play around like that. So for her to do that for him, can't put her career on the line, because you never know. That's his private jet. They could have been watching that private jet and she got quiet on it with that shit. For you to put your life on the line for that, young Miami, I could imagine some of the other things he had you doing.
Now, I brought up Gene Deal. I was watching his show the other day. He actually said it's another gentleman that ran into some legal troubles about 10, 11 years ago, who is in connection with Diddy. He had his own personal legal troubles. This had nothing to do with Diddy. But when he did get arrested, I forgot what's his name. Not Zip. Jimmy Henchman. You probably could Google him. Jimmy Henchman. Jimmy Henchman got caught up with the feds. Something happened on his own. This is something that had nothing to do with Diddy. He said the feds tried to give him a proffer agreement. The same thing they gave Diddy. So he didn't accept the proffer agreement, but they were asking him, what did he know about Diddy and having sexual relationship with little boys? And this was 11 years ago. So this is what I'm saying. Cassie lawsuit, people are not aware that, in my opinion, and dealing with like the law enforcement, Cassie's lawsuit was just to bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
You start bringing them out. Yeah, yeah,
the
for
feds
sure.
Probably, in my opinion, the feds approach Cassie. They probably have some dirt on Cassie as well. Because if Cassie was with Diddy, she done did some shit too. You think that everybody who was fucking with him did some shit. So they had feet on her. They went to her, and they was going to put the, in my opinion, they went to her and they was going to put the squeeze on her. And for you to sue him, because this lawsuit it's not like she sued him and he paid her the next day. That did not happen. They were in litigation for months.
Nah, they said, Cassie, you're up next. It's your go.
This is what I'm saying. They sent her to sue him, in my opinion. They sent her to sue him because it's omission of guilt. Now we can get the ball rolling. Because now if he settled, bitch, and he see, this is when we could come down on him with all that we got. Because this is how we use the law enforcement. We're not going to just sit here and do no dumb shit and think she didn't just sue him after. Come on now. This is planned. This has been in the making. They've been looking at this.
But this is exactly why when he went up for his award, he thanked her the way he did. When
Young Miami was holding that sign in the audience, "Go Poppy."
Yeah.
That was a
talking about Cassie. Yeah.
Because Cassie said in her deposition that Diddy forced her to call him Pappy, which he knew was the name of her deceased grandfather. And he knew that she did not want to call him Pappy, but he made her call.
Nah, that's wrong.
Call your grandfather. She said, "Oh, I called him Pappy. He was my Pappy." Well, you're going to call me Pappy now. That's what he did to her. And by Young Miami, in collusion with threatening that girl, because the lawsuit was still in the background when that shit went on. He knew about it, and the other people knew about it. That's what was going on, but the public did not know about it.
As of yet. Yeah.
And when they was doing when they said in New York, when they said they had the feds was about to do the indictment on him or something like that, and they came back and said it was a lie. In my opinion, allegedly that wasn't a lie. What happened was the shit got leaked, so they had to fall back and say, "Oh no, we wasn't doing that," and they had to fall back and now when they came down on him, where even when his house was busted, the federal agents that did the busterization at his house, the busterization at his house, they didn't even know who house they were going to the day of, like an hour before so you didn't have time to make any phone calls or to tell anybody, hey.
That's what Ray Ray's saying. Ray Ray said that she believed both Cassie and Little Rod signed an immunity deal to tell all of what they know.
Yeah, they had to
so they could stay out of it.
They had to. That's a fact.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, and the feds probably came for Cassie.
I know Little Rod did for sure. He had to.
They came for her and they told her, "This is what you do, because this is the play we're gonna make, because we want to see if the nigga bite. Because if he bite, he guilty. You know what I'm saying? He already did omission of guilt by biting. And allegedly, and I don't know because it wasn't confirmed, but from what I'm hearing, the rumbling with that lawsuit, it was more of his business paying off the Cassie lawsuit, because she sued Bad Boy Entertainment and a lot of other his businesses, because they were liable because that happened on their watch. So when things like that happen, people were saying that he paid out of pocket. I think you need to really relook at that.
Yeah, once you put business names that comes out of your LLC.
Relook at that, because from what I heard, he didn't pay out his pocket.
I don't think he paid out of pocket either for that lawsuit. I think that came out of
$30 million shit.
Whatever it was, we don't even know. It's an undisclosed amount. It could have been more, it could have been less.
That 30 million, it could have, right. I was about to say, because I'm like, I don't know.
But anyways, did y'all get into the Diddy's documentary? Because now TMZ done put a documentary down to the Tubies, sugar child.
TMZ is getting me aggravated. Are they going to really pinpoint what happened, or are they going to water it down?
No, I think they were going through the facts. They did a lot of the facts, and they did a little speculation. Aubrey O'Day did make an appearance. She was talking a lot but saying nothing. Like, girl, Eva, speak up or shut up at this point. Because
I want to hear from Don. I want to hear from Don from Diddy.
Dirty Money. Like,
Yeah, the one that when he did the second thing with her. Well, yeah, it was Dirty Money. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Diddy Dirty Money. I want to hear the
yes.
thing with Don.
but they signed
All that
NDAs. But
other
what
girl.
Aubrey did, Aubrey did disseminate is that the NDA. She did speak on the NDA. She said, being that the NDA was offered to her, she was privy to the facts in the NDA. The NDA offered them, I think, $330 or something for their royalties, and it was that they would never speak a bad word
But she
about.
didn't sign it.
She didn't sign it, but she said she saw what was on the NDA. This is why she didn't sign it. She said because a lot of people signed it, but they signed it for basically chump change, and they signed it where they have to shut up and not even able to tell their story and their experience
At all, yeah.
with Diddy.
Just
So
say something like that,
basically the NDA was like an ironclad NDA that covered a lot of things. It covered.
But my thing is,
the
reason
about
she
Janice
said that,
Stone, the
I
alleged
didn't
madam,
get that though.
allegedly.
That was confusing to me.
It was not to speak disparaging about any of his kids, his alleged kid Justin Wolf. It was a lot. It was a lot going on.
Womp. I didn't get that. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't get it. I didn't get it because who's gonna sign something for $300 and sign that for $300?
Because you know what? Because they think they're gonna get it in the long run. That was just, I guess, the initial amount that probably was left. But if somebody picks up the song to do it in a movie, they may get some money. If somebody wants to use
they got royalties on it.
They own the rights back. They got the rights back.
So they own the rights back. Okay, I thought he gave the money that the thing made. Okay,
but
they own the rights back. Okay, I got it. All right.
But they own the rights back. But child gave up all the rights to run my mouth.
Yeah,
keep
me too.
them rights, bitch. I'm telling it all.
Yeah, me too. Because I people need to know. Shoot, she might even have a lawsuit. You saw how she was acting like she didn't want to talk about if he abused her. I
think because I don't know if she's trying to put herself in the abuse position, like sexual abuse position, because they asked her about if it was any type of physical or sexual abuse. She was just like, but why? But why? It doesn't matter.
I don't want to talk about that. It's not.
Like, girl, it does. Not because, not only because I'm nosy, but girl.
But now you're alluding to the fact because you asked her, but why?
Yeah, do you not see what's going on here? Oh, so you're gonna say, but why? So it doesn't matter? Because she said verbal abuse is way more worse than physical abuse, if you ask me, something like that. Well, basically, you're just saying he abused you. Then shut up.
Yeah, it is because it's more psychological.
He did verbally abuse her, but because you're telling us something that we already know, because we saw him verbally abuse you when he was calling you all types of hoes. You like skincare, don't you? You like a lot of makeup, don't you? You like wearing slutty clothes, don't you?
Yeah.
You one of them girls that like that big hair. You like that. But he was doing.
He did do that.
All that to her, like.
No, but he did. He did. He was like, you out of pocket. Listen, that.
So we saw all the verbal abuse on Making the Band. Like, child.
Wow, nah, he did do
Tell us something we don't know. That's what I'm saying, girl.
Even shut up when you need him.
Either speak up or shut up. But girl, at this point, I am tired. And I'm about to be tired if they don't hurry up and arrest this fool. But will he get arrested or will he not? Like the Diddy saga just continues.
I feel like it's gonna be ongoing because it's a domino effect, and there's many other characters to this whole entire storyline that's gonna get swamped into the story as it goes. So it's like an onion. Every layer you peel back is something else under it. Gotta like sort out and fix.
Yep. You hit it on the nose, Cuzzo.
But I have to say, Diddy maintains his innocence. Diddy says that all these allegations are false, and he maintains his innocence. But we'll see. This case is forever evolving, and it keeps going on. So we'll just have to keep our eye close to the case. And I'm on everything because just for the simple fact that my little short stint at that record label, I'm on Diddy's ass.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see about this, how this gonna play out.
But one last thing, I want to just throw this in. Did anybody see Christopher Williams? Christopher Williams went down to somebody's stage and went smacked the fuck off.
No, I didn't see that. You saw that, Bev? I never saw that.
Christopher Williams. I think you probably best know him from the song "Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming."
I don't recognize
Who the fuck is that?
Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. The song from the New Jack City soundtrack.
Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. Okay. But I don't know who that is.
But that's Christopher Fine ass William. Well, he used to be fine. He looks like he's on some type of
Okay, yeah, I know that song.
He looks like he's on Tunji.
No,
I
but
don't know if he's on Tunji.
seriously,
Let me
why
shut up
would
because
I
I
do
want
that
Christopher
to
to come
you,
kiss
okay?
my ass because I hear he ain't afraid to put hands on women.
Allegedly.
Right.
No, allegedly and not well because allegedly, according to Gene Deal, and shout out to Gene Deal again because I was watching his show because you know he did security. He said he did security in some clubs and stuff like that and private security. He said he was doing security with another gentleman. He looked up to the balconies and he looked up and he saw a man choking a woman, choking the dog out of a woman. So he, as security, went up with the other men. So they trying to, surround the guy. They want to scare him and stuff like that. They wanted to, try to sneak attack him and take him, and save, take him down, stop him from doing what he's doing. He said he gets up to the damn thing. He sees that it is Christopher D. Williams, the singer. And not only is he choking the shit out of a bitch, but who is the bitch that he's choking the shit out of? Who is said bitch? Allegedly Halle Berry. That he was choking. Halle Berry had her 10 feet.
This is Christopher Williams, the light skinned
Wait,
guy with
what?
the curly hair?
Yep.
Oh.
He's today Halle Berry. He was
but he's the reason why she's deaf, right? And one ear?
Because he said that and Christopher had a gat, a pow in his hand. He had choking her with one hand with the gat in the other.
I believe it. I'm sorry.
He said that he was choking the shit out of her. So he had to run. He grabbed the gun and twisted out his hand. He probably did one of his special security moves to get the gun to release the gun, and then he released the woman. The woman was catching her breath. That the woman was over there catching her breath. Halle Berry, allegedly, was catching her was catching her breath. And that he had, had to take Christopher Williams out, but Christopher was heated. He said, but from him knowing Christopher Williams, Christopher Williams from the Bronx, he don't play that shit. He may be singing R&B, but he is straight for R&B, and B stands for beats. He will beat a bitch down and a nigga allegedly because they said that Christopher played none of that shit. He's not with the shit. So he went down to his stage a couple of days ago and he went smack off on Jaguar Wright and Diddy. I don't know if you're familiar with Jaguar Wright. She's a singer. She's a really talented singer. She sings really like jazzy and acoustic and really what do you call like the Jill Scotts and Erykah Badu's she's like in one of those.
Yeah, Jaguar Wright is good. She was good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great singer. But now she's down to the internet terrorizing the people.
Yeah,
so
now she's
on the internet exposing a lot of truth because a lot of these things that's coming out about Diddy and a lot about the industry, she said 3 to 4 years ago. So a lot of things that she said and people, just chopped her off to being crazy. But I knew she wasn't crazy because I knew like, girl, see, you preaching to the choir. Like, girl, like I knew half the stuff that she was saying was factual, but it's just that she's a little crazy, probably a little off. I think she's maybe not all there mentally. I don't want to diagnose her.
It could be that for sure. It could be that for sure.
Something is not there, so people don't take her so seriously because you got to learn how to eat the meat and spit out the bones. Everything she say may not be exact and true, but some of that shit be true, and some of that shit I knew was true.
Exactly.
So that she was saying that she's speaking on, but she's being that she feels that she was vindicated. And that someone, really like, basically what she's saying is coming to fruition and it's coming out. So she feels vindicated. So she's on the internet, going a plum fool. So she said that and one of the things that she had said was that Christopher Williams was caught, that she was told by a lawyer friend of hers, if I'm not mistaken, that Christopher Williams was caught in the bad boy offices giving a blowjob to Diddy. So I believe this is what she said on on her platform, and she said it on other platforms. So it obviously got wind back to Christopher, and Christopher said, "Let me tell you something. Diddy would have been his bitch." She was like, if he was in jail, Diddy would have been his mate tag. That Diddy would have been his bitch if they was in prison. That he don't play none of that. He from the fucking Bronx. He don't get down like that. He ain't never been sucking no man dick, and he don't get down like that. And he said that Jaguar's a motherfucking liar. That's what he said. But she, in her defense, she did say that this was told to her. And Gene Dillon did mention the fact that it was an employee, a Bad Boy, maybe assistant to someone in the Bad Boy company that favored Chris Williams, that may have been confused that, you know, maybe they saw this person instead of him and they look alike, you know? But if that could have been an option or whatever. But basically, Christopher Williams went off. He went off just as bad as he went off at the Pillow Talk party on the Housewives of Atlanta. Do you watch the Housewives? Did you watch the Housewives of Atlanta? Do you remember the episode of Pillow Talk?
What season was that?
This was, I think, this was back season 6 or something like that. They gonna have like 20 seasons, but this was the season when Nene was on there. Apollo was still there. Phaedra and Apollo was still together, and they had the pillow, like a pajama party for adults at the hotel, and I think it was hosted by Kenya. And Nene walked in late, and they said Nene was acting like she was like on something that day, like she was just strutting back and forth and, you know, acting wild, and it seems like everything started to get out of control because Kenya had mentioned something about Christopher Williams. She's a friend of him, and Christopher Williams got up and like went like.
And that's when they got into the fight.
Yeah, it's like Christopher Williams went storming towards her, and her friend, which I believe he have maybe I think her friend, I think he was a gay man. He actually stood up and stood between and tried to put a stop, you know, to what was going on.
Is that when they got into the fight in the closet?
Down by Apollo and receiving a black eye by Apollo.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. That was a long time ago.
Oh, but that was Christopher Williams in that episode. So I think that Kenya Moore, best choice was to run. Now that we find out that he was choking bitches, he would have choked out of you, Kenya. You and all that hair would have been on the floor. You thought
he would have definitely choked
you down
for sure. You would have been going. So
he would have pulled you down. So I just wanted to get that out there. I thought that was just a funny story that you know, Christopher Williams out here threatening niggas, saying, you know, shit. You know,
that is dumb funny. I cannot.
Yes, and one more thing before we get out of here. Did anybody watch Baby Reindeer?
No, I don't know what that is.
Baby Reindeer on Netflix.
No, I saw previews of it.
This was actually really good. Shout out to my good sis, California Cutie. California Cutie. She had posted it. I saw it. I was like, I gotta watch it. I watched it. I watched the whole season in one setting. Like,
one time.
I watched it straight through. It was really good. The premises of the story was about a aspiring comedian, and then come to find out it's a true story. And that's what's crazy. I just found out. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but I just actually found out today that it was a true story, and I was shocked. Like, what the fuck? Because it's basically about an up-and-coming comedian who works at a bar part-time and was trying to get his comedic career off the ground. So a lady walks in the bar stating that she was a lawyer. She was a plus-size woman, kind of dumpy looking. She comes into the bar. She says she's a lawyer, but she says she has no money and that she wanted something to drink. I believe he offered her a tea, and she said she wanted a Coca-Cola. So he gave her like a Coca-Cola on the house. This woman felt so enamored by his gesture and his kindness. She started coming back to the bar every day, i.e. becoming a stalker. So she started to stalk this man and have like relationships in her mind about him. And he was like, I guess, confused. And we never found, like, in the beginning, we didn't know what was going on. We just knew that this woman was showing up all the time and he did not want her there. And that he was living with his ex-girlfriend's mother. His ex-girlfriend moved out the house, but I guess maybe the situation to whereas he ended up staying in the house, renting a room from her mother. So he was like in the house, renting a room from the mother. The girl ends up showing up at the mother's house. The mother got her in there, giving her tea and crumpets. It was kind of like an English movie. They was like in England.
Baby Reindeer. I gotta look this up.
Tea and crumpets. So he's looking like, what the fuck? So he's trying to play like he don't know her. So he's, like I said, he's an expiring comic. He ends up running to a guy, I guess, who's like a prominent figure in the comedic world, and that he ends up like trying to take him under his wing, an older gentleman. So he ends up, you know, the gentleman wants to hang out with him. He goes to the gentleman's house. The gentleman ends up drugging him and ends up molesting him, like sodomizing him, and doing all types of things to him, like sexual things to him. and he kept going back. So he didn't want to really call the cops on the lady that was stalking him. Come to find out the reason why he didn't want to call the cops or put the authorities on, because he felt he never called the cops or did anything when this man did this to him. So why would he put her in jail?
Okay.
And, you know, so he was living with that guilt as well. And he was living with the guilt of his sexuality. And it's like he started dating a transgender woman. And like the stalker found out about the transgender woman. And, you know, confronted them and called them nasty, you know, whatever like that. Because, and it could have been due to his rape. Maybe he was always bisexual, or it could have been due to the assault that the other man was rendering upon him. It was a really deep, like it was really deep, and I was like so glad. Oh my God,
I gotta see that.
I was so glad California Cutie put me onto it, because it was like remarkable. And then I find out that it's a true story, bitch. This really happened. Child, somebody had their fist up your ass for real.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't got Netflix, but I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna find out on one of these apps. I'm gonna find it. Baby Reindeer. I'm gonna look for that. I want to see.
Yeah, get the Netflix. I'll send you my account.
Yeah, I want to see.
What do you think? Do I have anything else to add?
So it sounds like Diddy story. Sounds like Little Rod.
Yeah. It's giving. It's definitely giving Little Rod.
No, for real. I want to look. I want to kind of see what that's about, though, sis. For real. But no,
it was really good.
Anything else?
And I saw it pop up. I just didn't watch it. And when I saw Cece put it up, I was like, hey, let me check this out. And I'm glad I did. It was really good.
I do got a few ideas that maybe you could shoot out to your viewers or whatever. Like, you know, moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
But as of tonight, I don't got nothing to say, sis. Good to go.
Debbie, you have anything else to say before we wrap it up?
I want to spill more tea later next time.
Yeah, we gotta get to, you know, it's always some tea popping. And I want to thank everyone who came and stayed with us. Jekyll, my girl Ray All Day. Please go check out Ray All Day's YouTube channel. She is getting busy over there. She is, you know, she is reviewing the shows, and, you know, go and go back and, I don't know, do you watch RuPaul Drag Race? Because, you know, that's my show.
Wait, what's her name? Ray All Day?
Yes, Ray All Day. Follow her. She reviewed all those shows. She reviewed Raising Canaan. You know, she was into the hood. You know, she got my hood heart. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So she got my hood heart. I'm gonna follow you. She is interviewing. She is reviewing them things. And shout out to Jekyll, and shout out to my girl, my IG bestie, Miss Cleo. Love Cleo. Me and Cleo be in the DMs all the time. Who else was here? Yvette was here. I would like to thank Nora. Nora was here as well. And anybody coming in, subscribe to the channel. We'll be putting up more content. Please like the video on your way in or on your way out. Yes. And I would wish everyone a lovely night, a lovely morning, a lovely evening, just a lovely life. And we're going to get out of here. Good night,
and people. Prosperity. Good night.
Love you all. And shout out to Nola Reeds too. That's my girl too. Follow Nola Reeds. Follow California Cutie. Follow Nola Reeds. Follow Shadier Room. Follow Princess AV. Follow Sinitra Royal. Just the whole crew right there. Follow them.
And if y'all want to follow me, my Instagram is Velz, VELZZZ, _.
Yes, please follow this and my sister Velz. And for y'all just coming in, if somebody don't know, this is my sister Shavella, same mother. This is my cousin Beverly. My mother and her mother. My mother and her mother are sisters. My mother and her mother are sisters.
Okay.
Remember who did that? Pam from Martin, when she's like, that's my cousin because my mother and her mother are sisters.
Yeah.
We didn't even get a chance to get to Jay-Z allegedly murderous ass, but I think that's next time. I don't know if y'all want to come back up tomorrow and do like a little quick one about Jay-Z, because I need to do more investigation on this believe the white girl, I can't remember her name. You remember her name, Beth?
No.
Kathy
White. Kathy White. His alleged mistress, who unfortunately died of an alleged aneurysm.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
talk about that. I forgot. Yeah.
And she was
Yeah,
allegedly
yeah.
pregnant. So maybe tomorrow we could do a show because we could get into that because that intertwines with Diddy. A lot of people are going down. They saying Beyonce is ready to jump ship. She ready to get on a horse and gallop into
And
the
go
sunset.
finally. Ride off with
She want to ride Meg the Stallion out of here.
But I don't even
With
know
her
why she's
sister.
trying to leave when she probably was down with it, allegedly.
Yeah, well, her
Now,
not
on that
good.
note, I don't want the Beehive to come after me. I love Beyonce. That's my
Right.
sister, girl. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think that we is really related. But we are out. Let me get up out of here. Love you guys.
night,
Later.
everybody.
Love
Good
you
night.
too. Good
Good
night.
night. Love you, sis. Love you, cousin. So see y'all later.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. Don't hang up, y'all.
Oh, okay.